All right, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Welcome to episode 77 of Point Podcast, baby.
Let's go, baby.
Woo! We got a crazy one. We have got Zach back.
Hi.
Say hi, Zach.
He's crying for some reason. We don't know why.
Yeah, Zach's back, everyone.
He's just so excited to be here. He's overcome with emotion.
I'm so happy to be here. So Zach's here, and our new tradition, sorry, I'm doing some cool camera stuff at the same time. Our new tradition is whenever we've got a new guest, they have to smell the smelling salts, and Zach definitely hasn't already done it.
Did you open it already? I can already smell it.
Yeah, well,
I can smell it a bit, yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so Zach, 3, 2, 1, fuck it, baby. Let's go. Yo! Oh. Congrats.
He definitely didn't already do it and crying because of it.
Yeah.
Not at all.
You guys vamp real quick. I'm just going to zoom out of camera.
Oh, silly goose.
I can feel it hitting my eyes now.
Jesus
I don't know if it...
That's a
Oh,
lot.
do you need me to move back?
The problem is, unless we let someone make a noise before taking a whiff of it, the camera doesn't actually focus on you when you used it.
Yeah, well, that's part of the game. That is fucking very strong, though. That is ridiculous.
Do you need some water?
No, I have water, thank you.
Just checking.
Oh, it's on my hands. Oh my god. That was so much worse than the first time I did it. Like last week.
It's been in there for a week. It's been stagnating in a closed bottle.
Oh my lord. No. That's fucked.
You know, that was way worse than what I did last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I will not be doing it because I got so much shit in front of me. Maybe later.
Yeah.
And I also will not be partaking of it this week.
Because you're weak got a dog, that's why.
Because I have gout in my foot and I don't want to accidentally kick the table.
Yeah, that's the thing old people have for all our young listeners.
Old people or... Okay, so next... first, all right. We got a fuck ton to talk about this week. Quickly, to preface, we will not be talking about Resident Evil.
No.
Actually, there might be a story later, but it's not really to do with the game itself. We'll probably talk about that next week. We might have Beansy Weensy on. She loves her RE, and I am nearly finished the game. So we'll probably talk about it then, but we've got so much to talk about. So first thing was, I saw a thing online the other day, the age-old discussion, people arguing in comment sections about, can you tell the difference in frame rate? So I think, I don't know, is this like a, what is it, what's the shit that tastes like soap?
Coriander.
Is this a coriander thing where certain people just can't perceive
It's white
high
girl
frame
versus
rates?
black and blue dress.
No, unless there's a large gap between, gaps of about 20 frames a second, I reckon you can easily make out the difference without having to run them side by side. Just running one after the other, you'd be able to see the difference. But over a certain point, I think it's ridiculous the level of FPS that people want games running at. It's like, I want it running at 240 frames. Why?
I'm more talking about people who are like, I can't tell the difference between 30 and 60 frames. To me, that's insane.
Yeah, that is insane.
It's like, that is such a big difference to me, at least. Personally, I can tell. And it feels... Some games it's fine, but other games it's like, this is sluggish.
Just last week we were talking about I had been playing Jack and Dexter on the PSP.
Dexter.
Sorry. And we had said the frame rate on the PSP is so abysmal when you're playing that. Playing it on not on the original PS2, emulating it, but it runs so much smoother.
So much better, yep.
But I don't know if the PS2 ran at 60. I think it might have been at 30.
Certain games do, because I've been playing Tekken on the Thor and it runs at 60.
I think it might be if it's PAL versus NTSC. I don't know if it's an actual...
60-50 interchangeable to me for when we're talking about that, but they can run at 50 and 60. For example, I'm playing Tekken.
Yep.
Tekken 4, which is like 2001 or something. A Tekken Tag Tournament 2000. That runs at 60.
Okay.
60% of the PS2's library was targeted for 60 frames. Most games achieve that, whereas games like San Andreas was locked to 25 to 30 frames.
Which I can feel that. I do.
It's a massive game. So
it makes sense. But I don't understand. There's always been that debate what the human eye can't see 60 frames or 120 frames or something, and people talk about that.
The number I got pushed to me was that the human eye can't. The human eye sees at 26, 27 frames a second, I think. It's it sounds like a really low number, and pigeons can see it like 180 frames a second or something. Most birds see at a higher frame rate apparently, which is why they wait till the last second to fly away from your car when you're driving down the road.
God.
Yeah.
But even if it's the thing where the human eye can't see past whatever number it is of frames a second equivalent, it feels different, man.
Yeah,
like
definitely does.
We've had
this sounds like copium for people saying that it's
We've
not a
had
thing.
this discussion before where like just because we can only see 24 frames a second, I'm just assuming that is the number. Just because we can only see 24 frames a second, still playing stuff at 90, 100, 120 frames a second, there's more frames there available for your eye to see. It is going to look smoother.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you don't see every single one of those frames. It is still going to look smoother.
Yeah, like I've never understood that debate, but there'll be people who yell and scream saying, no, high frame rates, you can't tell the difference. I think your eyes are fucked or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I think it was like similar to when like the new Avatar movie came out and there was action scenes shot in a higher frame rate. If you didn't see it in
I
that
instantly could tell straight away.
If you didn't watch it in that high frame rate theater, you could tell it was choppy because it wasn't built for that screen.
It was something I always saw as a kid when I'd watch like stuff shot either here or
black and white?
in America, and like particularly crime shows, like say, I was about to say NCIS, that wasn't around when I was a kid, like early CSI or Water Rats, which yes, make you fun. Anything like that, like was all shot at whatever frame rate it was, and then you'd go
Would have
and
been
see
25.
Yeah, then you go and see The Bill, which was shot at a higher frame rate. It all like
Would have been
there
50.
there was a weird, like I could tell that there was a weird difference there, and it definitely looked different to me, but I didn't even know what a frame rate was at that point. But yeah, it's because it's shot at a higher rate.
I thought you were going to list shows that people knew. Like people knows CIS. I did not know a single one of those other ones you mentioned.
CIS, I don't know that one.
CSI, same idea.
But
Water
no,
rats.
you can definitely tell when you go between that. I thought you were going to say, I can tell the difference between a 50 and a 60 FPS show. It's like, no.
No, I think that's too small. Unless you're running them side by side,
Yeah.
you might be able to. But yeah, I don't think you can immediately look at something and go, oh, that's 50 without actually having
No.
something else on there.
I think I can do between 30 and 60 frames.
Yes.
I can do that. I think I can do 60 to 120. I can do like the intervals. I don't think I could tell you anything
Oh,
past
60 to 120 is easy to.
All right, we're back. Brock, why did you stuff it up again?
He hit the
recording-wise?
camera, it fell over.
Yeah,
It's a whole thing.
He did some crazy salute thing, and I don't know what he did. He knocked something over. All right, so yeah, we're talking about Zach,
Frame rate.
Zach, you had something that you want to say about frame rate?
Yeah, like I said last time, I'm a big Souls fan. I can't play Bloodborne anymore. It's just so hard to play because it's so not smooth.
Because it's at 30.
It's stuck at 30. Like
Those
Elden
games,
Ring,
I feel like they would be
PS3,
hard to play at lower frame rate.
So they look terrible. It's choppy.
I still remember how many people were losing their minds when it was announced that it was going to be capped at 30. Like that was before it came out.
Yeah, because
And-
it was. I mean, it was early PS4, but it was like it's still. I think stuff was 60 back then. Still.
Yeah. They had a
And-
weird time where they sort of dipped. Games were 60 on like PS2 and 360 and stuff, but then they went, let's go back down to 30 for a while. I think it's when all the graphics were really
It was a
pumping up,
performance thing, yeah.
and they had to cut it out. But I don't know. It was just the type of thing where it's like
have a feeling-
I would prefer the graphics not to be as good and the frame rate higher.
Absolutely.
Yeah, fighting games I think have always had a high frame rate. Like
Yeah, well, you go back and play Tekken or whatever, and it's 60.
because a
on
lot of that
PS1.
stuff had to be frame perfect for like
Yeah.
counters and
Yeah.
dodges and blocks and yada yada yada. Yeah, you're relying on there to be much higher frame rate on it to actually register all of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. No one's got to follow on with anything.
I said exactly,
You're
bro.
right.
Man, you hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
Cool.
Speaking
See-
of frame rates, before you've got something else to say?
I was just going to ask: is there any games that you've tried to stick with despite them having an abysmal frame rate?
No.
I mean, I finished Wukong on quality mode because I was like, I couldn't tell the difference, and then I changed something and then put it on performance mode, and it was miles better. That frame rate jump up was huge.
When Zach was on, we talked about this before. Claire Obscure on its high fidelity mode is like unplayable on PlayStation.
I don't even look at it. I don't try them. I don't even bother.
like no, but it starts off default on it, and it was choppy as fucking shit.
Yeah.
Put onto performance, the game looks amazing, and it was at 60 and it was great.
I don't know why they've added that ability to swap between the two modes. Surely just like have the like it's not like, hey, there's going to be 19 different versions of PlayStation and 10 different versions of Xbox. You have 2 different versions basically. You have either the Pro or you have the standard one. Whether it's digital or physical doesn't matter because the chipset's the same.
What are we talking about?
I'm
now,
talking
sorry?
about having the fidelity mode versus your performance mode.
Yeah. You're saying there's a bunch of modes. Most games only got 2.
No, okay, that's what I'm saying is I don't understand why they even do 2. Why would they not just, hey, we'll run it as normal?
Because balanced also looks like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also,
Facts.
I really like that games have started, like console games have started adding video settings in there.
Oh, having
and
the
frame
full
rates.
suite? Yes, I
It's
agree with
nice.
that.
Like, I don't
But
feel
having
like
it
there's any
just like,
problem.
oh yeah, you can either run the game at a stable frame rate or you can try and push it and have it run and like there'll be frame dips and there'll be weird glitches and texture pop in and everything. It's just like, why would you give no one wants that.
To give them
It's just an option. It's nice. There's nothing wrong with having it.
A lot of the picture modes limit the frame rate to like 30.
Yes.
So they really look like shit. Like they look
okay.
nice, but that's so they run at the same rate. Where the performance ones go as far as your TV can basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's because I know if you have a Pro, you can just run it basically as balanced, but it's balanced where it looks good and
Yes. Yeah.
it's like 60 with like 4K textures and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. But,
Some games it works.
Yeah, the only one I know is Stellar Blade.
Yeah.
I think
Game has
Wukong
to
has
look
it
good.
too.
Yeah, Wukong does have it.
Yeah, but performance is way better every time.
Yeah, every single time. I'm happy to take a dip in quality look of the game.
Yeah.
Give me a higher frame rate. It's
Yeah,
always
same.
more fun. I think that's the big thing that attracted me to playing PC games was being able to play stuff at a higher frame rate.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously there's a lot more options on PC, but it feels fun. Like going around there's so many like fast action games that feel so much better on PC. It's not only because you've got proper controlling with the mouse and everything like that, but the frame rates can keep up for those faster games.
Yeah.
Like
It's also like games with a choppy frame rate that then overdo the motion blur do my head in because it
don't.
looks
motion blur in general does my head in.
awful. It's just like, yeah, this is all just a big smeary mess, and every now and then I'll see a still frame of like, okay, that's where I am. And then I got to turn around to try and find, yep, it's all gone again.
The question is, Brock, why aren't you just turning off motion blur when you get into the settings straight
Because
away?
stupidly-
Should be the first thing you turn off
Yes.
every single game.
Stupidly, sometimes I forget that it is still, for whatever reason, the default. And I go into a game, I'm like, oh, this is awful. And then I need to exit back to the main menu because it's not always a thing you can change in game.
Can't you also just set your preferences for like in the video to like it prioritizes what you want to have on and off?
Yes, not every game abides by it though.
All new games do, but you don't play new games.
Not often, no.
He plays Ark, and not the one you're thinking of.
Not the good one.
That Noah shit.
No, I play the better one.
Dinosaur.
You know what's better than humans? AI, bro. And you know what's really cool?
They made a movie.
There's an AI movie. So for people who don't know, let's just give a cheer. Three claps for AI taking over the creative industries.
I refuse.
Yeah, we don't want people to be creative anymore. That's in regards to Tropfest. If no one knows, or if people don't know, Tropfest is one of, if not the largest, like short film festival in the world, I believe.
Yeah.
It's out of Sydney. It was a big thing in Australia years ago. It was gone for like
8 years, I think.
8 or 7 years, something like that. It's finally back. It came back this year. They've got like 10 nominees that will be in like the final judging. The people who judge on these films are like Jim Cameron, Scorsese, like
Big luminaries.
big people. So at Tropfest this year, one of the short films that got announced, or was in the running of like the top 10, was completely AI. Completely. It sucks, man.
It's very, very bad.
It sucks. I'm going to play a little bit of it because I don't care about copyright and this shit. This is fucking disgusting that this was even entered.
And also, it shouldn't.
Stolen art anyway.
Does it
Yes.
apply to copyright?
I don't know. It's Tropfest. Anyway, this is called Sydney Confidential. It was one of the Trop Fest finalists, and it's completely AI. We're going to only watch a little bit of it. But I thought how this is let through, I don't know.
Sydney.
So it's got a shit AI voice over it.
The glittering jewel by the harbor.
Wait, they're trying to do like a detective noir thing.
Yep.
A stack of dirty dishes God forgot to put away.
Who is nominating
The
this?
harbor bridge, like a giant steel bra strap holding the city together. The air smelled of salt, jet fuel, and bird shit.
It's
Just like my last colonoscopy.
And also, Sydney's not like that.
It's
Sydney's
the
just
city that
bad.
never sleeps.
I'm gonna.
Oh, I love that central sign.
Yeah,
I love the guy right at the end who seems to be wearing a mini skirt.
That's shorts. I know what you mean. It looks like it. But the other thing I saw with this was that there's a part in this video where, oh, look at this. The detective, he finds something. And, oh, what is everyone looking at? What's
To the
this
flicker of light.
really cool thing that all these people are looking at? It's
The
Trop
evidence was
Fest.
playing at 24 frames a second.
Oh,
No, they're talking
wow.
your frame rates.
Red carpet royalty.
Oh, this is fucking terrible,
God.
man. Fuck off.
While the masses
But-
chewed regret out of cardboard boxes.
Oh, that's funny. All the sponsors are in this video. That's crazy. Combank, YouTube, Qantas, Channel 9.
So is it doing it as like a parody or like
Yeah.
a
The only thing more
taking a dig at it?
suspicious than the short dots.
Oh, look, Opal's there as well.
Sydney
Shout out to the New South Wales government.
A perfect circle of
We
pain.
love those guys so much.
Tighter
Yeah.
than my sphincter during a prostate.
Oh, look, here's the fucking Sydney Roosters and South Sydney Rabbitohs. Their full jersey. How the fuck?
Why is the bus full of fog? And also, those two teams would not be sharing a bus that happily together.
They're not going to. No. Let's repeat those same scenes again. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Why the fuck did they why did an AI video make it to the finalists of Trop Fest? This is a disgrace.
Can we add a dislike to the video?
100% from
Are
the
they
same
hidden
point of
now?
count.
Yes,
Yes, they
dislikes
are.
are all hidden.
Of course.
There's 29 likes on this for 6,500
Every single one of
views.
those 29s is a bot.
And you know what? So for this AI video that was nominated at Trop Fest as a finalist, 29 likes out of 6.5K views, 120 comments. It has been, 4x'd in fucking comments to like ratio, and everyone is shitting on this, saying, this is just actual disgrace. How's this being put up there? This is someone they did it an afternoon on, whatever fucking generative program they're using. It's a fucking disgrace. Disgrace. A fully AI animation as a finalist is just wild. Disappointed that a film fully made with generative AI was a Trop Fest finalist. A huge slap in the face to all animators, in my opinion. Which I think it is as well.
Yeah, definitely is. Very cool art style if it was made legit.
Well, it probably
Here we
was
go.
at some point.
Yeah.
Here's a big one.
Yeah, I saw that one the other day. I won Trop Fest in 2018. It was one of the proudest moments of my life and helped me launch my career as a filmmaker. So I'm deeply disappointed to see that a film made entirely with generative AI was selected as a finalist this year, especially considering how many other incredible films from passionate and talented creative teams could have taken its place and benefited from the platform Trop Fest offers. Trop Fest claims to champion Aussie filmmakers and provide opportunities to alleviate emerging talent, but this goes against all of that. At a time when the industry is shrinking and job opportunities are quite literally disappearing due to AI, the programming of this film is in poor taste. I personally couldn't be more disappointed, and I hope that Trop Fest will take everyone's feedback into consideration for future iterations of the festival.
It was very well said.
Well
Yes.
said. Greta Nash, you're getting a like. This is a fucking disgrace.
It is. I would start referring to it as Slop Fest, but
Yep.
that in itself is a
Derogatory term.
well, no, it's more just that it's going to be like it's an insult to all the people that actually put effort into
Yeah,
it and
well, so-
got nominated.
Our roommate Cody, he went with a few of my other friends. They saw some of the other films and they're like, there were so many good films that didn't make the finalists that got beaten out by this bullshit. Imagine if you went and made a short film for Trop Fest and you put your heart and soul in it, and it gets pushed out by a fucking AI piece of shit.
Yep.
Maybe we should recreate this video, but for real.
We
and then
should.
submit it next year.
And we'll make all these people, all on the right it's going to be Brock, all on the left is going to be Ben.
Yep.
You know what the worst part is?
What?
Pretty sure midway through that, where they got the Trop Fest stage,
Yep.
I have 100% seen that blonde woman dancing in a porn ad.
4 frames a second. They had all the signs of a syndicate.
It's not even original AI. It looks the same every fucking time.
Off from the underclass.
Oh, no, the fucking video's fucked up the computer.
Oh, it's infected now.
It has. It's
We'll have to
fucking
burn
infected. It
Here's
heard
me
us talking shit on
yeah.
it.
While the masses.
Oh.
What
really,
an
really go for
absolute,
some chips.
like,
Yep.
such, you said this disgrace. Honestly, I can't think of a better word to describe it. That is so disappointing.
It is really disappointing.
Have Tropfest said anything on
Yes.
all the
There
negative
was,
comments?
they had a pinned comment on that video. It was the first
They've
comment.
replied
That
to a
was my
bunch of the
segue,
comments
but-
as well. So, for example, this one saying that disappointed that a film fully made with generative AI was a Tropfest finalist, a huge slap in the face to all animators, in my opinion. Totally appreciate this point of view. Take a look at our current rules and send us feedback to consider. Like, I mean, they did reply to that, which is more than what most companies would do in something like this. But this first response they had, we hear the feedback regarding the inclusion of Sydney Confidential. To clarify, the Tropfest rules are explicit. Filmmakers are permitted to utilize AI tools provided that they are fully disclosing during the entry process, which was the case here. We believe in transparency and welcome an open, honest debate about the role of technology in storytelling across all platforms. However, while we encourage respectful opinions and any comments that cross the line into personal attacks against the filmmaker or Tropfest will be hidden or blocked. Let's keep the conversation constructive. Thank you for being a part of the Tropfest community.
They've said in there that it's got they want to talk about the role of AI in filmmaking, but this isn't having a role in it. Like
This is
helping
going
with
on a
editing.
laptop.
taking over.
This is just taking an animator's job. Like
100%.
full on.
This is taking
It's-
more
it's-
than an animator. It's
And-
multiple
and,
roles.
Yeah,
and a
it's-
voice actor and
it's a-
editor. It's like
Going through this fucking piece of shit little film, this is all AI generated and they're repeating shots. They're reusing shots multiple times. How fucking lazy are you? Look, they're on the train with all the fucking, there's that chick dancing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's narrative wise. I honestly don't fucking care. Do it a little bit different because look, half this shit at the end is identical. It's literally the first half of the film again.
Yeah.
It's
What-
also a bunch of still frames, just over and over.
Actually,
it's
no,
behind
that-
the scenes.
that does, yeah.
Oh, so it only goes for 6 minutes. Fucking hell, man. It's
How do
what
they
a
have it
joke.
behind the scenes? Is it like, this is how I used it and this
So
is what
this
I
is the
typed in?
prompt that I did, and I had to do it like 4 times. It sucked.
It took me like a whole 30 minutes.
If this person made any money off this, I'm about to do something crazy.
I used all the water in Africa to make this.
It was very
Yeah.
difficult. I had to go down to the shop while it was all rendering.
Either way, Tropfest, please do better. I'm so happy that Tropfest is back, but please, come on, do better than this AI slop. Don't allow this. You can use AI as a tool. Don't let it replace. There's no creativity in this. It's fucking
No.
shit.
Speaking of AI blunders, so I think we talked last week about how Phil Spencer stood down as CEO of Xbox.
No, we didn't.
We didn't? Okay, well, Phil Spencer stood down as CEO of Xbox, and the vice president of CEO of Xbox also resigned, I believe. They've brought 2 new people in to not replace them, but to have the job instead.
Replace them.
Well, yeah, but yes.
You're thinking the negative connotation between replace?
Yes. I can't remember their names. One of them used to be head of AI integration or something at Microsoft.
Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Made a big speech during like her, I'm now CEO of Xbox, blah, blah. I'm going to bring gaming back. I'm going to bring Xbox back to the glory days, blah, blah.
Don't you worry, guys. Gaming is back.
There's been about, I don't know how many people, but a lot, received an AI-generated message from their Xbox account on their phones this last week, I believe, from an AI marketing company that is being hired by this woman or possibly by this woman at Xbox to integrate all of their marketing or to, I don't know, provide insight on their customer base.
I didn't like that voice.
I don't know. It was just that, like, hey, a whole bunch of people, and it wasn't just that they received one message from this AI spam thing. They received like 5-6 messages in a row, just one after the other.
It's like that little annoying text box when you're trying to buy something on a website and it pops and goes, hey, do you need a hand? This is the AI assistant. I'm hovering over the buy button.
Yeah.
I don't need you to tell me if there's anything else I can add. I'm ready to spend money. Let me spend money.
Yep.
It's, yeah.
You see that she also teased, I think it was the same lady, that teased that potentially the next Xbox could be $1,500.
Is that USD?
I would assume so.
Jesus Christ.
I would play $1,500 for the Xbox 720.
Yeah, that would be goated.
Or maybe the Xbox 2 at this point.
Xbox 2.
Xbox 2.
I'm a big fan of when they just call something 2 when it shouldn't be.
PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3.
No, not even that.
Should
Like,
have been 2 though.
Yes, that should have been 2.
I just like when they release things for a long time and then they make a second one.
Yeah. Come on, it was Xbox 360. Then it was
Xbox One. Like, they had to do the first one right.
And now it's Series X, but now they're ready for Xbox 2.
I'm keen.
For $2,000.
For $2,000,
You can get the
Xbox.
second one.
No games, be as expensive as
Unlimited
a PC,
bacon.
and only have PC games.
God, yeah.
Do you reckon we'll get to a point where with all this AI rubbish that you'll be able to go into Game Pass and be like, I feel like playing a game like this, and then it will automatically generate it as you're playing it?
I won't generate. Maybe eventually. I thought you were going to say, I'm bored. I want to play this type of game, and it will go through AI and just be like, oh, this would.
That would be
so we've already got that.
Yeah,
that's what most online stores have a tag system where it's
That's
like,
called the recommended bit on Steam.
I want to play a zombie game. Well, here's everything that's been tagged with zombies. I want to play a survival game. Here's everything that has a survival tag. Like,
no, just
Survive
I mean like
these nuts.
Got him.
All right. Well, we can skip this one. We'll talk about that when Beans is here. Do we want to talk about this home buyer thing? This is more disappointing things we can talk about.
we should talk about a bit of game stuff.
All right, let's talk about the game thing. The next thing.
Speaking of the game stuff.
Speaking of disappointing and game stuff. So
just show the photo and then we'll say nothing for this audio.
That's not how
all right,
podcast
all right,
works.
everyone. What's your thoughts on this? So they put out a photo of the new God of War show, and they've got, what's his name again?
Ryan Hurst
or whatever, playing Kratos, and then they've got the kid who's playing Atreus. Bro looks like Hasbulla.
Yeah.
Berg, yeah.
I mean, look, that's not a bad Kratos. I think
it's probably a bad angle. I don't really have a problem with him. This kid looks like he's fucking 6.
Yeah.
Isn't Atreus like 12 or something in the game?
I think
like just before puberty.
But he's tall and lanky, so he looks.
What in the
probably,
first?
He's pretty young in Ragnar in the 2018 one.
I thought he was just like pre.
He's like 8 or something. He's real small. Yeah, there's a pretty big. How big of a gap is there between Ragnarok and?
Yeah, I was about to say, look,
I'm looking at
Ben's beaten to it. I thought I haven't played it. I've only seen the
Berg, yeah.
You should play it. It's
I want to.
It's on PC now.
Yep.
I know.
Okay, shut up, Brock. He was about 11 years old at the beginning of 2018
fair
and
enough.
is approximately 14 at the start of Ragnarok.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Gap.
Yep.
That does not look like an 11-year-old kid to me.
No.
Berg, yeah.
Berg, yeah.
I mentioned this before we started. I saw a comment on Twitter and they're saying they need to stop letting people with just a regular camera shoot photos for like set photos. They need to, if they're going to release stills about a character like they have done with God of War, they need to make it look like it's going to look in the show. Because like 2018 and Ragnarok have a very distinct color palette. This, they just like took a snap and was like, we're good to go.
It's not blue enough.
Exactly right. And also, I just think that is a very unflattering angle to show off this big, mean, giant Greek man.
Yeah, no, I think there could be better angles of this. I don't really have a problem with him. I think it's just unflattering. I think he's going to be fine. I'm more worried with Atreus. He could do a great job. He just looks like Hasbulla, and he looks like he's like 6 to 8 years old.
I can't look away from that bow. That bow, it just looks wrong.
It does. It really does look wrong.
It's what I said to you before. Like for
AI, that arrow.
No, it's actually a Nerf bow. They've just superimposed this one on top.
For a bow that size, that is way too thick.
Now that sounds like a fucking nerdy take, bro.
but-
Who cares?
Okay,
If I was the DM of the God of War Ragnarok show,
that's not what I thought. But when I looked at it, it does look wrong.
It looks a bit thick.
It just looks
Yeah, it would be
even ignoring how thick it is. It just doesn't look.
It just
Hey, yo.
it just sounds very much like a. Well, actually, that's not the right type of bow for that situation. You would be using a hunting bow.
Hey, that was Brock's.
no,
one,
it's a
not
kid. He'd be using a short bow, but like that's not a short bow. Whatever that is, because it wouldn't be that thick.
Well, actually,
they actually just superimposed the whole bow. He's using an AR-15.
yeah,
I mean, his hand holding the bow does look really odd.
he might have boxing gloves on. It might actually be Hasbulla.
Do you guys think they're going to touch on the Greek stuff at all, or they're just going to go straight into 2018?
I don't know.
I would like them to do sort of what was it, Valhalla,
The DLC?
spin-off- the DLC thing they did that was free, and then have like a flashback episode or something like that, which I think would be really cool. I don't know how they're going to make him.
They'll do
I
parts
was
of it.
about to say they'll probably just do it as like a flashback as silhouette or something.
I don't know if they do silhouette, but I mean,
they should put the button mashing. Tell your child to fuck off cutscene
Yeah.
in the show.
Are they going to do the button mashing sex scene in the
Aphrodite.
show?
Isn't there one of those in all the games?
Not in the last two.
Well, no, not Ragnarok.
Yeah, but the Aphrodite one's at the end of 3 or like halfway through 3 is the one to go for.
Yeah, I know. The one
But
with the women.
if they do a Greek flashback, are they going to make him Greek and get rid of the ashes and make him black?
Oh, well, that would be a flashback.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, those segments are a flashback in the first 3 games. Like, it's not getting in the ashes of his family on him
No.
in those games that you play of, at least to my memory. But,
I thought it happens before the games.
yeah, so what I just said.
There's that really cool trailer I think they did for when they put him on PS3 where it was like the live action one with his daughter running through a field and stuff, and then all the... I've got a memory. I
Yeah.
could be completely
I
making
think
this up.
I feel like that might actually be a cutscene. I could be wrong. But I do know that of his daughter.
Was it Chains of Olymp? I don't know. I remember
That was a
seeing
PSP
it.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
but-
think that's the one with the push your child away.
Yes.
Button mash.
Yeah. You can either stay in that area or just like actually go. What's his daughter's name again?
Calliope.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. How the fuck did you know that?
I said before, I've watched, like, I haven't played Ragnarok or 2018, but I've watched all the cutscenes and everything.
You should play them. But I
Oh,
mean, this
that's
is
what
going to
Zach
add...
just said. It's one of those games I want to go and play, but I
I can't. I don't have the time or any way to play
I
them.
definitely don't have the time.
Just play it on easy.
Brother, you played Ark for like 3 hours yesterday.
I haven't played Ark in about 4 days.
Oh, sorry, Romeo is a dead man.
That and Windrose I've been playing, yes.
Yeah.
All the important ones. All right. Do we have anything else to say about Hasbulla and the guy from Remember the Titans?
Do you remember the Titans?
Yeah, he's like the racist guy that ends up becoming a good guy. Because remember, it's like half the team is all the black players and there's all the white guys, and it's 50, so all the white ones are really racist, except for the guy from My Name Is Earl.
That's kind of
Yeah, even though he was also in American History X, it's a very racist movie.
And now he's playing a black man who's got white skin.
He's
Technically.
Greek, he's not
Kratos is
black.
Greek, not black.
Yeah, well, Mediterranean, sorry.
Yeah, very, very different thing. Beer gear. All right, so
It'll be very interesting.
yes, it'll be very, very interesting.
They need to bring some form of teaser trailer out. I need to hear the voice.
Who's directing it?
Boy.
A guy who has not played the games.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to play the games?
He doesn't like that style of game. He prefers like old school arcade machines and like.
So it's someone who doesn't play games. Like that's just the BS excuse for people who don't want to touch it.
Yeah, he's got to watch it. You got to watch it like a trailers or like the showcase. He's got to do something.
What if them saying they were into arcade games was actually just them saying they're into Toho, but they don't want to admit it?
He doesn't know what Toho is.
No. I'm guessing some weird thing.
Do you know Bad Apple?
I mean, the old games are bullet hells sometimes.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I've never been that weeby to dip into Toho.
I've never played it either.
Yeah.
I could have guessed
I
with him
know
playing it. It is a weeby game.
I've never played it.
It's bullet hell, but it's
Yeah.
all anime girls.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not going to say anything more because people who are into Toho are going to rip me to shreds for not knowing every single thing about it.
Yep.
What?
I've got nothing to add on to it. I haven't played any of them either.
Next
Play
thing
a
I
lot of
wanted to
other
talk
games.
about, and something you can't play unless you have an internet connection at the moment. Resident Evil 9.
Yeah.
You don't need an internet connection to start the game. It's not. We don't have DRM. There's just no fucking physical copies of this game. So one thing we've been noticing in recent times, but I've seen a lot of reports with it with Resident Evil 9, and I saw it in person. There is no physical copies of this game. There is, but they're so limited.
Yes, I was about to say before those people write in saying, "Oh, what do you mean? I got one." Like,
yeah, I got
we
one.
know
I've
we
got
sell games in our job.
I've got a physical copy of Resident Evil 9. I bought it the day after it came out. It was the last one in the whole store.
Yeah.
For PS5. Like, how the fuck are we running out of games? Do you think they're deliberately not making as many physical copies to try and push digital?
100%.
Yeah.
Do you reckon because they make more money, or they definitely make more profit on the digital games, so they're also more expensive?
Yeah, but at the same time, physical games are getting more expensive, I feel like, as well. Resident Evil is $120.
But if they release it, like they're doing a Nintendo where it's artificial scarcity.
Yeah.
If they keep the physical numbers low, it means that they don't have to deal, well, they would never have to deal with it, but it means there's much less risk to them losing money from the second-hand market and from like 6 years down the track where the games are still on the shelves and the retailers marked them right down. I'm pulling numbers out of my
I was about to say, I don't feel like the second-hand market isn't much of a threat anymore. I don't feel like,
well, no, because barely any games come out physically anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, RE9's a Sony exclusive for now, isn't it?
No,
it did come out on Xbox.
It's on everything, yeah.
Switch,
I
PC.
clearly didn't see any copies. That's why I didn't notice.
Well, I know after pre-orders we had 3 Xbox copies.
Yeah, but no one
For a
buys on
match,
Xbox.
no, 3 people did.
Yeah.
That was it. That was the only people that got it on Xbox. Everyone else had to go elsewhere.
I just thought it was crazy that is this the first AAA game of the year?
No.
Well, give me the other one.
I'm trying to rack my brains because it's not one I bought.
It's a very, very big one, obviously.
Shock, new game Brock didn't buy.
Okay.
Look, you harp on me for playing old stuff and then just what?
Hang on.
5 minutes?
We'll use that as a segue to get onto
5
our other
minutes
topic.
ago, you're saying like, oh, you were playing Romeo's a Dead Man and you're playing Windrose. Shock. Like, blah, blah. You just admitted I'm playing new games.
One's a demo and one's, it's not AAA though.
Either way, Resident Evil 9 being the first or one of the first AAA games of the year, having barely any physical copies in store is crazy. I think
it's not a good look.
It's the beginning of the end. I think we're finally getting to that point where they're, okay, let's start just all go digital.
I think we're a bit further than the beginning. I think it's like...
This is the first time that I've seen it on a bigger game just be gone.
Yeah.
Like, it's very bizarre.
We'll be close to the end when FIFA stops releasing a bunch of physical.
Yes.
I'm surprised that's just not
Actually,
a consistent live service thing now, and they just reset it at a certain day.
I think with FIFA, it's a little bit unique because remember the last game for PS2 was FIFA 14 or 13 or something. It's because there is a massive like South American market for that, and older consoles and physical copies of games are still massive there. Who knows? That might have changed now. That was definitely a thing about a decade ago.
Yeah.
But
and COD, because we get a lot of copies of that.
Yeah, COD's always big, but
same thing as with this though, where we get way more PS5 copies than Xbox copies.
Because no one
Xbox has just been dying in like the last 5 years. It's just they've really pushed towards the
digital space.
I mean, look,
They shot
Game
themselves
Pass.
in the foot with Game Pass.
I wouldn't call it shot in the foot. Like that's made them bank. Honestly,
It has, but then when you get like the stats of their like AAA games, they're like, oh, it's out available day one on Game Pass. And it's like, cool, you've lost $80 for a $23 subscription. It's like you should have gone, hey, you get a discount if you have Game Pass as well, but they've just
I fully get why they're doing it. No one's gonna I don't know. It's fucked. We'll have to see. I mean, I still just can't get over that. It really feels like it's the beginning of the end where everything's going digital now. And the problem is now not having as many physical copies of games in store and now going to digital. Hard drive space, SSD space. Like base PS5 comes with 825 gigabytes on it.
Yep.
That is
Call of Duty.
That's not a ton of games. That's not a ton of games, even physically.
Yeah.
no.
And those prices have skyrocketed SSD wise.
Because game sizes have gone way up. Like gone are the days where like a game is under 10 gigabytes. That hasn't been.
I think Resident Evil was 90.
Yeah.
With the disc.
But a lot of the discs now, that's the problem. It's just a license to download the game digitally.
Or it's an installer. I think this was an installer for 50 gigs and it was like a 40 gig update or something like that. It was two separate files.
That was the worst thing that annoyed me about COD. It's like I went down and got the physical copy to have it sooner because I had bad internet, and it's like, oh, by the way, you've just got the license, download the 140 gig you need to play the game.
Do you think it's even worse though when they release, hey, here's a physical case with just a download code inside it? Do you think that's even worse?
I hate that. I hate that so much.
What's
Just
the
release
point?
the disc.
Yeah.
What's the point?
It's just to get like real estate, to get space in a retailer, basically.
That's a
So
Ubisoft thing now.
Yeah.
Ubisoft likes doing that a lot.
Switch is doing it more and more with their game card things.
Do you remember when back in the day EA had a online pass that it came with a copy of the game to try and stop pre-owned copies? For example,
you could only activate it a certain number of times.
No, it was only once, I believe. It was, so for example, Battlefield Bad Company 2, for example, it would have a code in there to play that game online. You had to act like it was like a DLC code, put it on.
We've talked about it before. It was like the death of Origin or something. Or
no, this is before Origin, I think, or during it. It would let you play the game then, but then you couldn't sell that copy to someone else. You could, but if they wanted to play online, they would have to go onto either PSN or the Microsoft Store and buy another like $10 or $15 code to let you play the online. That's fucking ridiculous. No wonder they stopped doing it.
It's why you'll see through Steam, if you buy older games, when you start the game, sometimes it'll pop up with, here's your multiplayer access code. That's the same thing.
Crazy deja vu right now. We've definitely talked about this before.
Yeah. Crazy things.
But yeah, I don't remember if it was Mass Effect 2 or it might have been Spore or something, had a limitation on how many times you could activate the game.
Sounds like a Microsoft fucking 365 subscription.
It would verify back to the EA server, like, hey, how many times has this code been used? Oh, it's been used 3 times on however many computers. It didn't care how many computers, or just how many times has it been used.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the thing Arc recently looked at, because people were going on and cheating and then like doing stream stuff and whatever they're doing. But because the account holder was using family sharing and they had like 15 copies of the game, every time they get banned on one account, they'd just jump across to another one. So they were going through. And now I think if you get banned, the whole family sharing account also gets banned for that one use of the game.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because they're trying to change like how the way
the
cheat is.
Down, yeah.
Do you think that we're almost at the tipping point with subscriptions where people are just going to
start torrenting again?
Well, I think that's already starting.
Yeah, it's definitely started.
But there is, I've lost my point, but there is just so many fucking subscriptions to everything.
Yep.
Like, I feel like I'm subscribed to 20 or 30 things.
Have you seen Rocket Money?
Doesn't work in Australia.
Doesn't work in
I know
Australia.
it doesn't work here, but like, is it not essentially a subscription to check how many subscriptions you have?
And get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's...
I mean, if it saves me $30 a month, it's absolutely worth the $9 or whatever you pay.
That thing, I think, is worth it, but yeah, it doesn't work here, which sort of is...
Negates the whole point of it, yeah.
Which sucks. I mean, like, it's big in the US, obviously.
How many subscription services do you pay for at the moment?
2.
2?
Yeah, only.
Fuck, you're lucky.
3. I got Prime, YouTube Music, and I forgot PSN.
Don't have Netflix or anything else?
Nah, don't use any of them.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, no.
You're lucky.
Crunchyroll?
Pretty low. I cancelled it. I just pirated.
Honestly, half this time it's easier to watch stuff pirated than go through Crunchyroll these days.
Crunchyroll sucks. So pirate it.
At a rough count, how many do you have, Tom?
I couldn't count.
I don't want to count.
It'd be more than 10.
I don't want to count.
There's so many things. I mean, just for video stuff alone. Like Adobe, they've got like some other side editing fucking like add-on things to Premiere, which I am super reliant on. That is also subscription. I would be in 10, 15, 20 subscriptions. And it sucks.
I might not be as high as 20, but like definitely like 15 in that sort of ballpark, just between like not many game things because I don't have any consoles. Actually, no, I've got the Switch has the online pass. I was about to say none of my consoles need an online pass, but
I did
no,
forget
it
about
does.
that. I have that too.
Oh, there you got Nintendo Online. Yeah,
I could count, I reckon, at least 7 that are just streaming services.
Yeah,
we've
streaming
got
services.
Netflix, Stan. Actually, no, we don't have Stan. We've got Prime.
Prime's
we
going
borrow
because
Stan
it's
from
$60
someone else.
for a year.
It's $80 a year and it's $2 a month for no ads. It's probably the most worth it.
I haven't turned that on yet. I should probably do that.
Amazon Prime is, I think, one of the better ones because I used Amazon to buy stuff and getting Prime.
It has annoyed me how many times I'll go to watch something though, and it's like, oh, you can buy it still, and it's like, I pay a subscription to you. Just give me the content.
HBO is good value, I think, especially for that launch offer we got.
Oh yeah, have that too.
I mean, Zach mentioned it. I think the best value for money subscription by far is YouTube Premium because it gives you YouTube Music as well as YouTube just no ads on YouTube, which depends on the person.
Yeah.
Most of my content I consume is YouTube.
I think I rack up 20 hours a week on YouTube.
Oh,
minimum.
Yeah.
Like,
Do we want to all
average.
pull out our phones and see how much YouTube we've looked at in the last
I'd
Friday?
have to
happy
pull
to.
out my Mac as well though, because I've got half of it on there.
Well,
Wouldn't
it
it link to the
should be
same
shared to
account?
your account.
Yeah, no, but it goes screen time on here.
Yeah, we're not going screen time. You're going
Oh,
the
shit.
YouTube app.
Yeah, you
silly
can
goose.
go
Oh.
into YouTube and I believe, I forget where it is. Data and privacy, maybe.
I was just having
There's somewhere in here.
This is really riveting.
Yeah, sorry, viewers.
okay.
Hey, if any viewers know how to do it, can you please tell me?
and then we'll look at it next time.
Premium benefits. What the fuck?
Yeah, I just
Ad-free-
got it. Here you go. Your time management. It's in settings, and then it says time management. In the last 7 days, 13 hours, 24 minutes. That includes
Where is it? Sorry.
time management. So I went settings, and then it's,
Okay, yeah, easier.
How was that the last 7 days?
yeah. Today it's been 27 minutes. I don't know when I watched YouTube today, but that's okay. And it also does. Oh no, stats are based on your watch history across YouTube products. Okay.
Across the last 7 days, I have 50 hours and 33 minutes.
Fucking hell.
Jesus. I've got 20
You've also had a
hours.
few days off.
I'm only on 12. That's very low for me.
Can we do this for a longer? I'm up 46% from last week.
What's your daily average watching on YouTube?
20. Oh, hang on. Daily average is 2 hours.
It's going off the
7
last...
hours, 13 minutes.
Mine's going off the last week, but where I didn't watch any last Friday. It's 3, but it's closer to like 5.
Yeah, mine's an hour and 43 minutes. Yours is fucked. You've got something going non-stop.
So I explained earlier how quite often if like I've got a second screen set up, I will quite often, because it's running off a secondary computer, which if there's a fault with the graphics card, if it's not actively showing stuff on the screen, it goes on the fritz a bit. So I will quite often just run YouTube stuff on there. Just
Yeah,
on
yours is a
constantly.
bit fucked then.
It's a little bit fucked. But
Mine's very low comparative to what it normally is.
I will
I want
also
to see this I want to see a longer one.
See, mine's a genuine 20 hours.
Yeah. I will also just usually have like something comfortable playing on that second screen while I play a game. Particularly if it's a game where I don't like, if I just can lose myself in the flow of it and I just want to listen to something else.
I had
YouTube.
7 hours last Wednesday.
Well, I've just had a look on premium for
7
YouTube. It
hours.
will tell you. We'll get off this because this is boring. But it will tell you if you got premium what benefits you've enjoyed since you've had it. And it's saying since I got my subscription was the 14th of January last year, I've enjoyed 130 hours of ad-free videos, which feels really low compared to what I thought. Because I fall asleep to videos sometimes. But I always have YouTube going. Background play, listen to YouTube music, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
I will say I know why they do it. It's to save bandwidth on their end. The amount of times I'll throw something on our TV because I'm like cleaning the house or doing something. I just want something on the TV.
You're
And it'll
scared to
play-
be alone.
No, it's just because I just like having noise in the background that isn't just, the vacuum cleaner or me washing dishes or
Do you have a
whatever.
pair of headphones?
Yes, multiple. But sometimes I don't want to listen to music. Sometimes I just want to listen to something else. And I don't really use YouTube on my phone.
Yeah, I feel like if you're doing something like the dishes or something, I would prefer to have, because like, especially if like I'm cooking and I've got the TV on, I can hear what I'm doing over the TV, and I don't have the TV up super loud. I want to have it condensed in my head so I don't hear the rest of it.
I prefer to hear what I'm doing, particularly if I'm washing glasses and that, because I tend to break stuff very easily because I'm clumsy. So,
Yeah, obviously. Just don't be clumsy. That's what I do.
but my point to this was,
Being
it annoys me
ADHD,
how many
though.
times I'll have videos playing on the TV, and it'll play through a video, and then it'll stop and be like, "Oh, you're still using YouTube?" It's like, yes. Why are you even bothering to ask me? Just play the next thing.
Oh, TV. TV does it on TV. I was
Yeah,
gonna
but
say,
that's
I've
because
never had
people
that done
forget
yet.
that it's on and leave it on and have a TV going non-stop. Cody.
And an Xbox that's been on
and
since
Xbox.
Christmas Day.
Don't worry. So let's get off of that. All right, we are back. Zach did Big P.
Yep.
Rock shit on the floor.
We had a few more crazy things to talk about. Here's one of them. Burp. Let's go right down to this bottom one that Brock was talking about.
Yeah.
Brock had this really good thing that he said, but it wasn't recorded, so I'm going to say it. Brock has seen some stuff online recently of people saying, is OLED worth it?
Yeah.
I think OLED, it depends on what it's on.
Yeah. Because the question specifically was what handheld OLED is worth getting. But I thought widening that out to any OLED. Because, I mean, I don't have an OLED TV. You guys do.
Nope.
Yep.
I have a standard LED TV.
Well, you now have an OLED computer monitor.
I did. That was going to tie into that.
Yeah. Either way, I've got a OLED TV and I've got an OLED monitor.
Yeah.
And Zach has got an OLED TV.
I've got an OLED TV. Have for a few years. It's great.
Yeah. I think OLED is definitely the future of TVs, monitors. It's great. I've never had a problem with mine. You can get higher specs, all this stuff in other monitors, but realistically, I don't need 240 hertz. I'm not going to be playing many games at 240 frames. If anything, I don't need 360. My monitor actually can go up to 360 hertz if I drop it down to HD. I've got an LG where it's 165 in 5K.
Yep.
That's all I need. It looks fucking amazing. Great for editing, great for playing games, great for watching stuff on. I haven't had a problem at all.
Which you mainly bought yours for editing. The games was a secondary thing.
I had a 2K. I had two 2K LG Ultra Gears for years, and I never had a problem playing games on them. Yeah. I got it. I just needed something that was a bit more color accurate for editing. There is better editing monitors, but I didn't want to get something that was shit for gaming. So I sort of did a halfway, and I'm loving it.
Because I have the LG 2K monitor. I've got the 32-inch, and I also have the 27-inch as well. I really like them. They're not OLED. I don't care. They still look far better than what I had previously. And for everything I'm doing on them, yes, having the darker blacks and everything would be nicer, the better contrast and all that.
It's not even darker blacks, it's just black.
Yeah. I don't see as big a benefit, like particularly not spending that much on a screen. Like a TV, yes, I get the idea for it. I understand why you'd want it on there.
That sounds it's copium. You just haven't seen gaming on an OLED monitor.
Dude, we sell monitors. I've seen it on an OLED monitor. I've seen you guys.
I don't think we've had an OLED monitor on display. And also, I recently just bought one. I spent way too much money on one, and it is like night and day difference. Quite literally, it is fucking unreal.
When I got an OLED monitor, it was like, whoa! I had OLED TVs for like 3 years at that point. It was great. Going to an OLED monitor was next level.
Like it's 4K OLED. I think it does 240. It's all the bells and whistles. It is insane. Like having them both next to each other looks like shit. I have to turn my other monitor off if I'm playing something story related because it pisses me off that they look the same.
Immersive wise.
I need it blacked out. It looks fucking unreal.
The thing is, a lot of the OLED ones, they also run better.
Oh yeah,
like
I just do. Yeah,
they run quicker, probably because they have a better processor in them. But like, I have the old base model LG OLED CS. Yeah. It's hectic.
Yeah,
it still runs at like 4K 120.
Exactly.
Like, it's 4 or 5 years old at this point.
Four.
I think about 4
years old because I got a C2. I got an LG C2 a little bit before that, or maybe. I don't have it anymore. I ended up selling it just because I had 2 OLED TVs I didn't need. I ended up getting a C4 because of another one stuffing up. That C2, I didn't have a problem with it at all.
Yeah.
The only reason I got rid of it is because I didn't need 2 TVs. I got the C4. I've never had a problem. It's so good. I will say, and we all know this, OLED had lots of screen burn problems when it was first newer tech.
I mean, still does if you don't use it correctly.
A lot of them have got safety features for that. Like, how often do you deal with a screen burned OLED?
Haven't seen any.
Yeah, Zach does a lot of like faulty. He deals with a lot of faulty items and things like that. No, the only one. Only faulty one we've seen is the one that was on display for ages that we got repaired because that's what we're meant to do. Oh yeah, well,
but that was on 24, not 24, all the time. All the time.
A long time. It was on.
If the shop was open, it was turned on.
Yeah, so it was on every day for like at least.
And it was also on the same image for hours at a time.
It depends. A lot of the newer OLEDs, like my monitor and my TV, both have like a care mode where it will do like refreshes and try and do whatever it needs to try and not have any screen burn. I've had more screen burn in non-OLED products than OLED in the last 4 years. So I really think if someone is umming and ahhing about getting a monitor and an OLED one is in the picture, jump on it. They're great. I mean, realistically, it's cool to have, my monitor can do 480 hertz. When are you ever going to use that?
Your computer can't run that
unless you're playing CSGO or something, or CS2 and you really need something crazy. And
most of the time you're running it at HD anyway.
Yeah, I
in
mean,
order
like
to hit that.
you don't need it a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That was a good conversation.
Come on. There's got to be something more there. Come on, Brock.
I'm not the only one at this table.
You mentioned how you mentioned before we started that you don't think the OLED screen is worth it in the portable stuff.
No, I don't.
I disagree. It's a old console at this point. From the regular Switch to the Switch OLED, it is a massive jump.
It's massive.
So much better. And it probably isn't just because of the screen, but it helps. Like the screen's bigger. It looks so much better just on that shitty little screen.
Comparative.
It's so much better. It might not be the same for all of them, but I'd say it probably is worth it.
Well, our AY and Thor's have dual OLED screens on them.
They do, and they look very,
They
very
do
pretty.
look very pretty, especially when you're playing at night. All the games look so crispy.
I
still need to buy one.
good luck.
We've only been telling you since
I know.
like
I really want
You
one,
won't be
but
getting. I'm pretty sure all the AY and
I've
Thor
had a lot
stuff
of other
had.
stuff that I needed to put money towards.
I'm
Unfortunately.
pretty sure all the AY and Thor stuff has had a price increase because of all the components going through the roof.
Yeah.
So you're going to struggle, and I think they're still going
Thanks,
through the
AI.
third. I think they're still going through
I
the
mean,
third
we told
batch.
you in January to
You
buy
did,
one.
yes.
No, earlier than that.
It was last year.
It was last year.
Jesus, it's gone quick.
It's gone very quick. We've had the Thor
You
for like
reminded
4 or
me in
5
January
months.
to buy it.
Dude, it's March.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, don't. It's fucked.
Don't dox us. They're gonna know when we recorded it. Yeah. What?
I'm just laughing. Like they're going to know when we recorded it. It's like it's going out in March.
It is 8:39, the 2nd of March, 2026.
We're in Melbourne, Victoria.
We're in Melbourne, Victoria.
We're
I
sweating.
thought we were in Brisbane.
You don't, they don't need to
We
know.
are in Bris Vegas, baby. But yeah, OLED, get it. Another
Especially
thing,
if it's in your price range, definitely do it. If it's not, an IPS monitor will be fine.
yeah, I mean, honestly, in the end of the day, it doesn't really matter as long as it's decent and does the job. It's just a luxury. It's nice. I only got an OLED because it was going to help me for work stuff. I was happy with my IPS 2K monitors for the years that I had them. I still got one as a second monitor. You don't need the latest and greatest.
No, I bought it because I wanted to buy something silly.
Yeah. Also, there's
You weren't,
pretty.
you weren't content with your graphics card. You had to go.
Well, that's not silly.
What?
That helps him do stuff.
No, it does. But I mean, how much did you spend on your graphics card?
Well, if I bought the monitor at full price, they were the same price. So
Which, yes, I know graphics cards are going up again as well.
I'm never going to have a PC, guys.
No,
there's a
it's-
3070 in the cupboard you can have. You just got to buy the rest of the
Yeah,
PC.
yeah. And RAM is expensive now too, and
Yeah,
SSDs are fucked. Everything's
Everything's
I've seen
fucked.
so many pictures of people like buying those bulk return lots from Amazon and opening it. It's just like, oh, I got
DDR3.
Well, no, it's all DDR5. And it's like, oh, I got 16 sticks of 32 gigs of RAM.
Thing is with a PC though, I want to play indie games on it, so I'm not that upset.
You don't need
'Cause,
it.
like,
you need
crazy
to buy. You need to buy a Thor then.
No, I have a shitty app on my Mac that can run Windows games
Yep.
that I want to play,
Yeah, fair.
That's
and
all
the
you
rest
need.
I can play on PlayStation. So
Yeah, that's
It's
a
true.
bit like that. Speaking of shitty games you could play not on your PlayStation, they announced the new Pokemon games. I don't have a problem with Pokemon, but they announced Wind and Waves.
Yes.
Wind and waves.
So, shut up. They announced these ones. Do we know the names of these guys? We've got the 3 starters they showed us.
Pombon, and the other one.
Wait, what the fuck?
Brout?
Brout. Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to turn into a tree, isn't it?
Pombon?
It looks like Kermit.
Pombon.
Something like that.
And then a little...
And the lizard. My
Lizard.
Little Pet Shop.
Yeah, it does look like My Little Pet
True.
Shop. It
Greninja
does.
Junior.
These could be interesting, this set of starters. Have we had like a puppy, like a dog type of starter before?
Fennekin.
Oh, that was.
Yeah.
Fox.
Wasn't
Yeah.
there?
Fox.
Linton was a cat.
But
so,
also,
I mean,
this looks like dumb, happy dog.
It does.
And then this
It does.
is angry green chicken.
he's got Kermit nose.
I didn't like that one at first, and then it grew on me over the week. I think
I
it
think
looks,
these
I think it looks
all-
kind of dumb.
I won't lie. I think these all have potential. I think they need a little bit more detail on the starters, like just design-wise, but they all look good. I've got more hope from these than I have the last few generations.
I think
Yeah.
I think the water one's like Gequia or something.
Gequio.
That's a very unique name and very
A
original.
lot of representation
Yeah.
this time.
Do we think when the dog puppy lion mane thing gets its next evolution, that it's going to
Get angry.
Stand up.
Yeah, stand up's the big concern everyone has got. But do you reckon that it's going to make it like a big disc and have like the mane be like steel or something, and have it like a 5 steel
like,
type or something?
Like the shield dog from Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
Well, they did that 2 gens ago. They surely wouldn't do it again so
Well,
soon.
they did it with the legendaries from Sun and Moon as well. You had the lion with the big mane that was a steel fire type. No, it was a psychic. Yeah.
It's an odd mix of types. I don't know. I just don't want the gecko to look like that weird thing that they did for one of the other gens where it looks like a
Sword
spy.
and Shield.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Yeah. James Bond water
Yes,
spy.
that's the one. Yeah.
Brock and I were talking about it. We think it'd be cool if it was like a
Komodo dragon sort of, or an
thing.
iguana or
'Cause
something.
Just keep it on its 4 legs.
It's going to be based in Indonesia, so
Yeah.
Komodo is there.
That would be cool
Yeah.
if they had something that was a bit more aggressive looking.
Yeah,
I feel like that's what they need.
If it was the first starter to get a dragon type, that'd be cool.
it would be cool.
Because like Blaziken looked real mean when it was really cute as a first evolution, and when you got to the third one, that motherfucker looked evil.
Yeah, like Torterra.
Yeah.
It's got terror in the fucking name.
Yeah.
Grr.
Terror and like metal spikes.
I mean, we were saying that about how like
Blastoise has cannons.
everyone else seems to be like, well, that we've seen so far is like, oh, I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to pick that one, blah, blah. You and me were saying, no, we're waiting to see what the final evolutions are like before we actually make a choice.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably with Pokemon games, I tend to usually go grass. I don't like a lot of the grass ones, but I just do. I think it's probably because I played Gen 4 so much and I love Turtwig and Torterra and Groddle. But at the moment, I'm thinking probably the green mean chicken.
The Angry Bird.
Angry Bird. Oh, bro.
It looks like the Flappy
Imagine
Bird.
if it
but
turns into the red Angry Bird.
It's got the Flappy Bird design, but if it was like face on instead of being sideways. You know how it had that little stupid like
What, a bird with wings?
Yeah. So is the Angry Bird. Angry Bird's just red.
Yeah, right. I just like the inclusion of a 3-legged little guy.
There's
definitely
4
four.
legs.
There's definitely
See, I was
four,
thinking
know.
that looking at the bird, I'm like, what is that? Its tail, the black thing you can see just behind it, or is it under? Like
That's
its
its
underbelly?
arsehole. That's its prolapsed arsehole.
It's its booty.
It's booty.
I like the dog.
Hopefully
Like
they
the
mix the
dog.
colors up a little bit more. Like this have some like proper contrast between it. Because like that middle guy is all orange with that little tiny tinge of red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need something a little bit different, but who knows? Who knows? I'm not judging too quick.
I am.
I will say, if this game's good, hopefully the new Pokemon Wind and Waves gets some sort of release date, and I'm hoping it's this year. Probably won't happen, but I'm
they said
hoping
next year.
They said next year?
Yeah.
Damn.
There you go.
They're going to drip feed content for the
I was
next
going to
12
say,
months.
I was like, this is the type of game that might get me a Switch if it gets good reviews.
Well, I mean, they said they're releasing it next year because they actually want to put effort into it. So
They actually want to put effort in.
yeah,
What generation are they up to now?
10.
11? 10?
10. Gen 10.
Should have kept doing
It's like
that.
Ben 10, but worse.
Making a Ben
they
10
gave up-
absolute comic, that should be good.
Yeah.
They gave up for 2 generations and they're trying again.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last few Pokemon games, I didn't even buy them, and I had the option to play them.
Had we heard anything else, like just sidle away from Pokemon, had we heard anything else about Game Freak's other game?
Yeah, they had like another trailer come out a while ago,
Okay.
like a week or two
It
ago.
looks, from the trailers I've seen, it looks cool. And hope it's good.
Very Japanese.
If it is good, and then we can finally get the deciding factor that it's Pokemon that are making
the Pokemon
the
company.
Pokemon game.
Oh,
yeah.
I can almost guarantee, but yeah, it'd be nice to have that
Yeah.
definitive ruling.
Why would they spend extra money when they can make heaps of money with fuck all effort?
It's Nintendo are.
I still just don't understand it. I don't understand the people giving the excuses. They're ridiculous. One of the biggest franchises in the world of history, and they're like, oh well, the teams are small, or like they put
But it's
only
like
this
200
or
people,
Blah, blah,
which
blah. It's
is
like, bro,
like,
they've
that's
got the money. Fucking put it in.
Yeah.
But I mean, they make the money from the merchandising, not the
They
games.
also may not have full control over like where the money goes. Nintendo may be.
No, but you'd
dictating
think they would
exact-
put a bit more effort in.
You would think. Yes.
Like, I mean, the amount of effort that Nintendo put into Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Super Mario Odyssey, Donkey Kong Bonanza, like things like that. Imagine if that was put into a fucking Pokemon game.
Yeah.
They don't have
that'd
to
be
look the
very
same
nice.
level. They're much bigger scale. Like, I understand, but imagine, like, fucking hell, that'd be hectic.
But another one is, how far can you go with a simple turn-based RPG? Like, We all know you can go pretty far with it, but this is for kids. Like,
No.
I mean,
Pokemon
it's
is
marketed
for kids.
as for kids, but I know way more
Well,
adults that play it.
Yeah, I know, but they can't start adding stuff like you do with Expedition 33 or maybe,
Oh, no,
you could maybe do Persona.
I didn't
Well, they
expect
don't
that.
need to because
It's
it's
a
got all
hard
the,
mode.
it's got all the
That's the
EVs and
Like-
IVs and everything, which ruin the game most of the time.
Just give a
Doesn't
hard
ruin
mode
it.
to Pokemon. Like,
True.
it's not hard.
Yeah, do what Black and
It's-
White 2 did.
Yeah, like just come on. Like if it's for kids, yeah, there's the default mode. Or here's the harder mode, and there's no excuse when the older games were harder.
yeah.
Like, and it's like it's for kids. I'm like, I agree. Pokemon is so like,
Laura,
but
Laura
it's like,
is currently playing through Let's Go Eevee.
that game's
and
so fucking easy, man.
It is so easy. There's been one or two things where like a rando Pokemon's pulled out a move that like, oh, didn't realize it knew that, and like is one shot whatever she's had out at the time. But then it's just like, okay, I'm just gonna get Eevee out. It's my starter that had max IVs from the very
from
start.
everything, yeah.
Yeah.
When I played Let's Go Eevee, I never had a single Pokemon faint. Yeah, that game was specifically designed for children, and it was
Yes.
an entry point. So I get that.
I mean,
I'm not having
it
too
was
much.
to tie into Pokemon
I'm
Go.
not. Yeah, I'm not having too much drama with that. But with the mainline games, they're too easy, and the excuse of they're for kids. Yes, kids play them,
Gen 4 and Gen 5.
Kids also play R-rated games like GTA 5.
Yeah.
They're the exact.
but yeah, like Gen 4 and Gen 5,
They're hard.
The older games, they were harder. Like,
Yeah.
come on, just give a difficulty level. It's not too hard. It's like I feel like it'd be one of the easier games to do that too.
So many good
And
ROM
just-
hacks who just steal the ideas from there or pay them to come help you make your games and make
Yeah.
them a little bit interesting.
Yeah, Sega did it. Well, no, not sorry. Sonic Team did it with
Fucking
Sonic
hell.
Mania and that.
Sega did it, but that's okay.
No, they didn't. Sonic Team
Neither
did
did
it.
Sega.
See,
Anyway, Sonic Team did that where for Sonic Mania, they hired a bunch of fans who were creating fan games and like,
bunch of maniacs.
hey, make a game for
Yeah,
us,
well,
please.
they made and then old mate who did the animation at the start, Tyson something.
Yeah, I
Tyson,
can't remember his
Tyson
last
whatever.
name.
Yeah, I know him
Guy
from a
from
few
Mr.
things.
Beast.
He made no. No. Wait. Yeah, no, like forget his name. Who did the animation for the start of Sonic Generations or Sonic Mania? Sorry.
Yeah.
Tyson something H, but he did a really good. He brought I think what people loved about Sonic back into that animated
Yeah.
intro. I remember seeing that years ago and be like, I'm not a Sonic fan. This is Sonic.
This is pod racing.
But no, Nintendo should take a leaf out of Sonic Team's book and
Leaf
do that.
green.
A leaf out of Sonic Team's book. Make a shit character.
Take a page out of their book.
So stop releasing any good games.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. What's Sega doing at the moment?
Well, no,
mainly
we
the
can't say
Total War games and what's their racing one? Not Daytona.
Crossworlds?
No, nothing to do with Sonic. There's another one that Sega has.
All the Yakuza games.
There's that as well.
Well,
yeah.
Yakuza Kiwami 3 was getting destroyed.
Yeah.
People didn't like that game.
Oh, really?
People loved the first two. Yeah, there was a lot of drama with voice actors and then them changing things. I wasn't super into it, but I heard there was a lot of drama, which it kind of sucks because that would have been good to go back and play that game and play the original. But
No, they're a much better publisher now than they are game developers.
yeah, you're just thinking of like Atlas.
Yeah, Atlas.
Yeah.
Yep.
What racing game are you thinking of?
I don't know. It's going to bug me, so I'm going to look it up while you talk about the next topic.
Next topic is whatever Brock's looking at.
We see those weird photos of Jim Carrey over the weekend at the award show.
Yeah, we can talk about that, I guess.
It's on the list.
It's not on this one. It is actually. So Jim Carrey is kind of fucked, but not really. He had a fake person go to awards. So what are we ever going to say about this? Some guy dressed up as Jim Carrey and pretended to be him at an award show.
I don't know.
Well, Jim Carrey was in on it. He let him go.
Yeah,
Probably didn't want to fucking go.
I liked all the things saying that they got him and they cloned him.
yeah, the lizard people got him.
The lizard people got him.
Shout
What
out
is
to
with these
Lizard.
small goddamn photos
I don't
and Google
know.
images?
It's doing my head in.
You just
Bollywood. What the fuck is this word? Bollywood shatter this
Shadis.com?
Come.
or come. I can't tell. Love up. I don't care. I'm sorry.
well,
I don't know how we're going.
How long does it take you to Google something?
There's a lot more on here than I thought. They
What
had
are you Googling?
I'm going to find
Daytona,
it right
they
now.
had Crazy Taxi, they had Outrun, I'm
We
not
don't
seeing
need
the
every
one I was
fucking
thinking of,
arcade
though.
machine they made.
Are you talking about the actual machine, or are you talking about like a physical game
No,
that
it
they've
was
released
a-
recently?
It was a actual game.
Okay, well, I'm over it now. So let's move on to something better.
Next thing,
We don't do the one above Pokemon.
you don't want to do that?
No, I think I'll save that for Beans. Beans might have an interesting.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So I saw a cool little comment on Instagram of what masterpiece game never clicked with you. We all instantly had a couple little ones, and then we had to go through a few lists and see what we thought. But I'm going to say masterpiece game that didn't click with you. Both Ben and Zach had one they instantly said, and that was The Witcher 3. Do you want to elaborate?
So I've purchased The Witcher 3 multiple times. I've told this story on here multiple times as well. I got it once for free. I bought the complete gold edition or whatever the heck they released with it, all the DLC.
Yep.
I returned it. I did the same thing another 2 times with my own money, trying to get into this game because everyone kept gassing it up and telling me it was the greatest game ever.
Mm-hmm.
I got up to the same part, multiple playthroughs, and just could not find any interest in that game at all. I don't know if it was just the way the missions were set out or the gameplay was fine. It just didn't give me that hook that wanted me to keep playing and play that 40-hour game or whatever it was. What are your thoughts?
I played it for like 5 hours-ish, I think. Did a few
Oh, so you put a
missions.
bit of a chunk
I put a
in.
bit of time into
Yeah.
it. And then just like got to a point and was just thought the game like got boring and repetitive, I guess. I think that's what I felt when I was playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember much. It was a while ago. It
That's
just didn't
fair.
click at all.
I had to try The Witcher 3 a few times before I got into it. I heavily got into it. But since beating that game, and that was probably in about 2019, I have had no desire to go back and play it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad game, but I understand where you guys are coming from where it just didn't click. It took me a while, and there was definitely times where it was tedious and it's like, get me fucking over this mission. I want to get to the next story beat. And it was just going on and on. But I understand why it was so big. I feel like there was a bit of a void in that type of game around that time, and it was so well done.
What's that stupid card game they introduced?
Gwent.
In that game? Gwent. That fucking drove me up the wall.
Really?
You know
You didn't
what's-
like it?
No, Brock, I didn't like it.
The
Any
only good-
games that force mini games on for you to like be a step in that story should die. They're the stupidest things ever.
No, only if they're a shit mini game, because there's other games where they've forced it on me and I'm like, fuck, I just want to keep playing the mini game.
Well-
Give me Bioshock pipes. Give me that fucking coin flicking
The
game.
coin flicker was good. But like there's been other games where it's like, okay, you do this for a mission and it's okay, but like you don't have to do it to like progress.
Yeah.
That Gwent thing fucking drove me out the wall. They made it a standalone game for Gwent.
And wasn't it different?
Yes.
It was different to the in-game version.
Yes. Yeah. And then they've got a physical
Yep.
game, and it's different again.
Yeah.
The best card game of all time is Balatro.
Hands
And
down.
I'm not taking any responses that were negative because it's just true.
Flashback to us talking shit on it before the game awards.
Balatro is goated as fuck.
It is.
I'm just like when we're talking mini games, I'm just remembering every game from like the PlayStation era where they like try to push in some sliding down a tunnel mini game where it's like, oh, you got to slide to the end of this and avoid all the obstacles in games that up to that point have been either first-person shooters or third-person platformers, and it's just why the sliding thing? Just
Why are we sliding? Why are we fucking giving
Thinking of Sonic.
heat to Mario 64, bro?
See, no, that one did it all right, I think. Yeah, okay, we don't need that.
We're gonna get copyright claimed.
Remember the penguin?
Games. I was like that the first time I tried to play Grand Theft Auto 5. I bought a physical copy of it, tried it, other way around. Bought it on Steam, tried it, didn't like it, returned it, then ended up buying a physical copy because my mates were like, oh no, you need it to play online with us, you need it. Ended up getting it, and yeah, liked it way better the second time I tried it.
Yeah, I don't have that problem with GTA because I needed that void of just driving around
I think there's a lot
and
of people
unaliving
who
random people.
I have heard of a lot of people who sort of don't give GTA the time that it needs, and they sort of, because it is so big,
Yeah.
almost like don't hate it, but say I just don't like open world games, but they don't give it a proper try.
I love open world. It was
I'm not saying
yeah,
you. I'm
sorry.
saying people. Chill out.
I think with that game as well, because of how the story builds with the characters, it
Yeah.
needs that time to breathe before you actually
Yeah.
let it hit it.
Yes, it takes
Peak.
a little bit before.
And like
It
Trevor,
really hits.
the Trevor sections in that game either were the best things about it, or they I hated it.
Yes.
Like, it was very hit
There
or
was
miss.
some missions in GTA 5 that did my fucking head in, like moving those shipping containers in the
Yeah.
port or whatever. That was annoying, but some of it was so good. GTA 5 is a great game. All the GTAs have had good stories. I think a lot of people I know played a lot of GTA 4 but never played the story.
Yeah.
That's got a great story.
Very, very
I
good
really
story.
liked it. It had some really cool moments. There was
Best DLC of any game ever.
Yep. They had Ballad of Gay
Ballad of
Tony.
Gay Tony,
Yep.
yeah.
Lost in the Damned is
It's all right.
Ballad of Gay Tony.
The weapons are
goated.
cool, but yes, I definitely.
The
Ballad of
APC and fucking Ballad of Gay Tony.
Goated. Gold buzzard.
Yeah, the gold buzzard with the fucking explosive bullets and
The
shit.
minigun thing, yeah.
Oh god, flashbacks.
What was another game for you, Tom?
Another game that is considered a masterpiece or like a 10 out of 10 that didn't click for me was Uncharted. All of them. I've tried Uncharted. Actually, I didn't try 2. I've tried 1, tried 3, I've tried 4. Could not get into them. I like the story. I've seen all the cutscenes for Uncharted. I've watched them before. I just can't get into it. I don't know. It's just got something about it that doesn't hook me at all. I've tried multiple times over the years. Just couldn't do it.
You look like you were about to say something then, Brock.
No, not really. I mean, I've got another game that I could talk about, but it's not Uncharted. I never tried the
Horrible
Uncharted
segue.
games. I watched Brendan play them, and I was like, oh yeah, it's.
I had
it's
mates
just-
who was
it's-
obsessed with them, but like it was, they were also the same other side of the coin that I am. I like all the Tomb Raider games.
Yes.
They hated them. Maybe Lara Croft was the hook you probably needed.
I like Uncharted.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Uncharted. I've definitely played 1 and 2.
Isn't 2 like one of the worst ones?
2, I thought 2 was considered the best one.
I don't know.
No, I think isn't 3 considered the best?
I don't know. They're all really good.
Yeah, I've never heard a bad thing. I've
two
heard
is-
the first one can be a little bit, how you going now? Because of how the
Maybe there's
two
something
is.
in it because Jimmy definitely doesn't like. He went through and tried to play all of them. There was one he specifically was like, I don't know if it was a control scheme or it was just like what it was, but he's like, I hated it.
2, I think, is the one where you start on the train falling
Yeah.
off the thing.
Or like the cliff or whatever
Yeah,
it
and
is.
it's a bunch of flashbacks over and over again
Yeah.
till you get to that point. I remember playing it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I also remember at the same time playing Vanquish, which is a weird game to be playing at the same time.
Vanquish is a good game. That's
It
an
is.
underrated game.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't play that. Do you know Vanquish?
I have no idea.
I bet you know
There's
the cover art of it.
there's
Don't say
a-
anything else.
I was going to say there's a group pack on PlayStation with
Oh, okay.
Bayonetta at
Yeah.
the same time. So 2 good games at once. Vanquish is fucking hard.
Don't look. Don't look. Don't look.
What are we not looking at?
Oh, my terrible spelling.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you wanted me not to look at.
No, you'll know the cover. Oh, this. Have you seen
that's
this?
the one. Yes, I have.
Yes.
I didn't think it was called Vanquish though.
Yeah.
There was a lot of games in. There was a lot of games in like. When did that come out? Like 2013.
Yeah, same
I
time.
understand how you wouldn't know this game's called Vanquish. There's nothing on there to tell you that it's called that.
It's batshit insane.
It is. It's made by Platinum.
Yeah. Okay. There's a game that I remember playing that looked like the cover art's very, very similar to that, and it's like a game where you control gravity by throwing grenades or something like that.
Dark
Yes.
Void?
No.
No.
I was going to say Gravity Rush, but no, that's
I remember
No,
Dark
different.
Void. Is that the guy with the
Different.
glaive?
No, that's Dark Sector.
Dark Sector. I had
They're the guy. Yeah, it's made by the same guys who do Warframe.
I'm sure I've got.
Oh,
this game
okay.
somewhere.
That
Just
makes
play
sense.
Digital
Half-Life.
Extremes or Digital
Were you
Extremes.
just
Yeah.
playing Half-Life?
No, I was
Can
not.
we
playing.
not have two conversations going at the same time?
No,
You
keep
go.
going. No, fuck you. Keep going.
I was going to bring in another game, Final Fantasy VII. I finished that game, but that game is like 3 times as long as it needs to be.
We're back. What were we fucking talking about? Oh, yeah, games.
Gravity
I had
games.
said that Final Fantasy VII was
Okay,
another
quickly.
game.
What masterpiece game, Brock, do you think never clicked with you?
Final Fantasy VII was a game that's considered a masterpiece.
Yep.
I finished that game. That game is 3 times longer than it needs to be. There are so many parts of that game that could have just been like, yeah, this is just here to waste time and drag it out. It could have been fucked off entirely.
We're talking about games that didn't click with you. We're not. You're just going in. You're saying fuck off, Cloud. Fuck off, Aerith.
I understand.
The big
Barrett.
sword thing. Is that the sword?
I
No, one
understand
sword.
why people love that game.
Yeah.
Just was not for me.
Yeah. That's fair. I need to give it a proper try. I've never played it, and that's sort of been like a rainy day game that I want to touch.
I would consider going back and playing the remakes.
Yeah. Wait till they're all out.
Well,
though.
that's what
Yeah.
I was about to ask. What version did you finish?
The original.
Okay.
Well, I mean, till that first remake, there was only the original for forever. Like, what else was there?
That was it. That was just the original.
Yeah. Like, that's the only... There was, like, a PC remaster that I think was barely any different.
It wasn't a remaster. It was just the exact same. It was just a port because that's what I played it on PC.
Yeah, right.
This guy stinks.
This guy stinks.
But yeah, and I mean, I do want to try FF7, but if that's... I understand that not clicking because, I mean, that is also dick-ridden more than a lot of games that I've ever seen.
Yeah. I think that's why I went to... Because I remember playing one of the Final Fantasy games and not liking it, and I think I saw Kingdom Hearts and I was like, oh, that might be better. It's got Disney characters in it. And it was. Much better.
When the Disney adult sees a hidden Mickey in their lung, the shape of their cancer.
Man down.
You got to unlock the key to my heart.
Oh, God.
Game of
Another game that we got on this list. This was you, Zach. A masterpiece game that didn't click with you. I don't know if I would consider this a masterpiece, but very popular.
Lots of people do.
Yeah.
Especially the second one.
And that game is, do you want to?
Yeah, it's Xenoblade. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's Xenoblade. Yeah.
Xenoblade 2? Or just
I
Xenoblade in
only
general?
I only tried the first one.
Oh, okay,
I
yeah.
couldn't get into it. I did like the first 3 missions and just thought the combat wasn't for me in the slightest.
Yeah, the combat in all of those games takes a lot of getting used to.
Yeah, I sunk like 40 hours into Xenoblade. Is it Chronicles 2 or 2?
It's just 2.
Xenoblade 2, the one that was on Switch with Pyra and Mithra or whatever.
Yep.
I put like 40 hours in that game. I don't think I enjoyed any of it. There was a couple
Just playing
of
because
things.
you want to regret your purchase.
Yeah, it's a bit like that.
Actually, thinking about, you might be right. It might be Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
I think it's Chronicles 2.
Yeah.
Is it on console or is it just like a Switch,
It's-
like a Nintendo?
Oh, it was on
Only-
Wii and it was on. Then it was Xenoblade.
So
The one with the fucking mechs. Was that Chronicles originally?
That was Chronicles X. That was on the Wii U. It has
Yes.
now been re-released on Switch. That's my favorite out of all of them, honestly.
Oh, so you are a fan of this series?
Of Xenoblade? Yeah.
Didn't you ask him earlier and he said he wasn't?
Yeah.
All
No, I
three of
said that the
games are on
combat
Switch
takes
now.
a lot of getting
Yeah.
used to.
Okay.
I've said that twice now.
Yeah. That's the first time. I think another one you put up here about what masterpiece game could you not get into, Thomas, was Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, and you know what? I've actually given Assassin's Creed a fair bit of time. I'm one of the very few people. My first exposure to Assassin's Creed was Assassin's Creed Bloodlines on the PSP. I played the hell out of that game. I played it a ton. That UMD was scratched to hell from how much I played it. But I played Bloodlines. I really enjoyed it. I played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and I rented that from Blockbuster. Jeez. And then I played Assassin's Creed 2. They were fun. I don't understand the hype. I really don't. They're Assassin's Creed games, they're good. Also, one thing I want to say is Assassin's Creed is not a stealth game at all. We are back. Brock
Again.
did some crazy gout shit. Do you
I
remember?
can't believe you did that to those kids.
Do you remember Eiffel 55? Yeah, bro, that was fucked.
That's crazy. I can't believe you said that.
A masterpiece game that didn't click with me was Assassin's Creed.
Don't.
I thought I heard a Sony beep for a second then. Getting PTSD. They're coming from the trees. Assassin's
Vietnamese.
I love you, lizard.
Masterpiece game, Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed. Here we go. This is the clip. Assassin's Creed is one of the worst stealth games I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It is not a stealth game in the slightest. I don't know if they're really pushing it as a stealth game, and they haven't for a long time.
No, the first one I think had some aspects that
Elements, yep.
Yeah.
Like jumping into doing your.
which I mean,
Jumps
all the
and
games
things.
have had that, but more just the fact you could blend into crowds and that.
Is that because there was like in a monastery sort of thing and they're all
Yes.
wearing the same outfit?
Yes.
And then you go to Florence and you're like, okay, cool, there's some red here, and then I'm wearing it all
It's
bright.
me, Mario.
They took
Literally.
like all the bad parts of a stealth game and made that the main point. Yeah. Like the trailing missions and the listening in on
Right.
shit.
Let me
Right.
walk
It's like-
real fast and then accidentally quickly sit down
It's
on the
like-
bench and pretend I'm praying.
Why do developers continue to make missions that people hate?
It's literally just to pad out a game, surely. We put this bit in here, it's really fucking annoying, and like, it's not that it's difficult, it's just a pain in the ass to do.
Looking at you,
And it-
weird seed collecting Atreus mission.
Oh, bro, that thing still does my head in. Just let me skip it.
Yep.
Like fucking escort missions. Or one of the most
No.
annoying things is when you're in a game and you're following a character and they're going at a walk speed that is faster than your walk speed, but it is slower than your run.
That is exactly what I was
What
going to
the
say.
fuck? Fuck off. So you're just making me go...
I think it was The Witcher 3 where you could, the character that you were following or trailing, whatever it is, matched your speed.
Press
Yes.
a button. Yeah.
That was the best feature in
That
the
would
game.
make sense because I was thinking Cyberpunk. When you run, they run with you,
Yeah.
and same developers.
Yeah.
So good when you're following them.
Yeah.
You don't have to fucking wait for them.
Or if they do
We
the
say
following
jump,
mission,
you say how high.
Yeah.
Brain dead.
Yeah,
You
brain
got a
dead.
fucking
What?
bullet in your head. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I'm so
Idiot.
Good. He did it out of nowhere.
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, crazy that.
crazy that.
Crazy that.
Crazy taxi.
SS
Crazy,
in the
crazy.
creek.
Did you ever play any of the Crazy Taxi games?
Nah.
I always saw them on the shelf, I think, at Video
Yeah.
Easy.
Before
but I
our
didn't-
time, bro, Crazy Taxi was a Dreamcast mostly thing.
Yeah. And?
Who the fuck owns a Dreamcast? Owned a
He
Dreamcast.
he wasn't born till after the Dreamcast was discontinued. I would have been, what, they discontinued in like 2001 or 2? I was like 2 or 3, 4 maybe. He was 4
a
or 5.
year older.
Yeah.
Not that I could remember that
So
last week.
yeah, that's right. Feel old, idiot.
And to answer your question, Brock still plays Dreamcast games.
I
never
will
said those
say-
bad games.
I will
were
say Dreamcast did have goated games, not including Sonic Adventure, because they're beyond goated.
Thank you.
So far gone.
Yeah. Too far gone. That's not a good Metallica song, but I want. Yeah, was there any other like masterpiece games that you guys can think of? I know, Zach, you said that, I mean, not everyone considers this masterpiece, but a very good game is MGS5. It never clicked for you.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it. I played it for a fair bit as well. Like I remember I beat the first Metal Gear and then just stopped playing.
Oh, have you beaten Metal Gear Solid 1?
No, in MGS5. Because there's a big ass robot you fight at some point. I thought that was a Metal Gear.
Yeah, maybe. Like, that's a while in.
I must have got a fair
from
bit
memory.
in and then decided I don't remember having that much fun with it.
Salharanthropus or whatever. Fuck, I forget the name of it.
I used to hide in the
that's a
box in
chunk
that
into
game.
the game.
I played it a bit and then stopped playing, but I never got to quiet. I don't know
Oh,
where
well,
in that is.
What the fuck? I don't know what you've done then.
I don't know.
'Cause that's well and truly after quiet. I don't know. Those MGS5 is I saw a diagram the other day, and it was I'm gonna need to find it. It was the Fire Horse one where it's like, the first, the second game, and the third game. And it's like,
Oh, yes.
The long ass horse.
But it was really different. It was gameplay, graphics, music or sound,
Yep.
and then story. And it was MGS5, and everything was fire except for story. It was just shit.
I've seen a few of those actually when relating to games where it's like what game had these like all good
Yeah.
one and then they put the drag. That's not a bad little idea we could do actually. The Firehorse meme is quite goated though. I do like the meme.
You guys keep
Gaming.
talking. I'm looking this up.
Did you
I
have you played any other Metal Gear Brock besides Ghost Babel?
No, he didn't.
I want to play Revengeance.
No, I haven't. I
Vengeance is very good.
didn't play any other. They never really interested me.
Are you going to play them with the new remasters coming out for 4?
Are they coming out on PC? They're coming
It's
out on PC.
unlikely.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say definitely not, but it's unlikely.
I don't think Metal Gear is your type of game, and
No.
without being rude to you, I think
That's a first for you.
Yeah, I know. I'm very nice to you. I think it needs more concentration than you're willing to put in.
And it's more TikTok Subway
Well, it's a
Surfers in the
stealth
bottom.
game. Like I think like
I hate that.
It's an ADHD thing.
I'm well aware it's also a template that I really, really dislike. And anytime it pops up, anytime something pops up, it's like, hey, we're going to talk on this side and we'll have the little distraction thing there. It's just, nope, skip past it.
we do that on every single one of our clips.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
That's what
who makes the freaking clips, bro?
Why do you think our TikTok's gone so good?
It's
They're
not
not the
because
same-
we're talking about 9/11.
We do not have.
It's not the same on Instagram because it doesn't work like that, and it's not on YouTube Shorts. The TikTok ones have the Subway Surfer edit.
No, they don't.
I need to look this up.
Literally,
Literally.
look one up right now,
I will.
and you're gonna be crazy.
Also, I think the reason I don't like MGS5 is because it is a stealth game. I just don't think I have patience for stealth games.
You can play that game almost entirely action, which is like the only Metal Gear that you can really do that.
Have you played the Dishonored games?
What?
Have you played the Dishonored games?
Just on these nuts.
I played a bit of the newer one that was on Xbox One. I don't know. but
one of
never
like
got
the
into
Death
it.
of the Outsider or something like that.
Oh wait, no. I played Dishonored 2 for like an hour and decided I didn't like it.
Yeah, that game. I mean, you really play it because it builds on from the first one. But yes, I agree. The first couple of hours of that game is quite slow. Expedition 33.
This is probably the closest. Oh, it's on fucking Facebook. Bro, what do I
Brock,
do,
how
Brock?
do you use
what
this?
do I do?
Don't ask me.
You use Facebook more than us, don't you?
I mean, if we're going to talk about one with good
There's
graphics,
one on the left there as well. It was a bigger one.
gameplay
That one.
and story, the new God of Wars are good. Pretty up there.
Yeah, I think everything's good in God of War. I don't know many people that have said that they don't like that game. The only person I've seen play the newer God of War games was like, I'm not really into it, was Lizard. I gave her it for a few hours while we're recording one night, and she was like, I didn't mind it, but wasn't her thing.
Yeah.
She really gets sucked into other games.
She finished Skyrim? I mean, not finished Skyrim, but like...
Bro, yeah, she was a nerd. She's put hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours into Skyrim.
Actually, there's a question. Do you know anyone, because that's definitely I would consider a masterpiece. Do you know of anyone who did not like Skyrim?
No.
I can't, not off the top of my head. I didn't know, like, I thought I'd finished the main story multiple times, but I just never did the last mission where you got to go get the scroll in the ice or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I just lost the objective marker and I was like, okay, I've finished it then. It wasn't until like the third game I bought that I realized what was going on.
Just that weird picture of a side profile of a horse.
That is kind of, it looks like that new Pokemon.
Yeah.
The frog.
The
gecko
one that is a bird
No, the gecko
that
one.
you were like really taken aback by that it had wings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to earlier in this episode. We're getting a bit silly Billy.
God, I love drawing
What were
horse
we
memes.
talking about?
I don't remember.
We were talking about masterpieces and they just didn't click with you, but I'm happy to move on to another topic.
Both of you guys mentioned Legend of Zelda as well.
No, okay. So Ocarina of Time, I liked Ocarina of Time.
We need
Both of
context.
us for being a masterpiece game. Both of us like...
Close.
Shut up. Both of us like Ocarina of Time. We both think it's overrated.
I think it's overrated.
Okay, well, I couldn't get into Breath of the Wild. That's one that's masterpiece.
Whoa.
Didn't like it
okay.
at all.
Was it, okay, let me guess. Is it because of the durability with weapons?
No. I just didn't
okay.
like it. I just did not like it in the slightest. I don't even think I got off the tutorial island. It just didn't click at all.
Wow, okay.
That's not very common to hear that.
No, I
No.
didn't like any of it.
That's if I'll have that same opinion.
That's fair. I can't go back and replay that game much, but I had so much fun, put so many hours in. It's really good, but I think you do need to get into a point and then you get in your groove.
Yeah, you really do.
I think it might have been because I got told you can just go anywhere or do anything.
do anything,
And
yeah.
then in like the first section, I got frostbite and I couldn't climb where I wanted to. And it pissed me off and I stopped playing.
Oh dear. I get like so many people who say like no, don't like it because of the weapon durability, as Tom was hinting just before. I kind of agree with them that it's definitely the worst part of the early game there. Those early weapons I think should last a couple more hits each. But by
It's annoying, but it's not the end of the world.
By mid to late game, like you've got weapons that are like,
Yeah.
cool, I can take this through an entire temple run. And
Yeah, out the
like,
wazoo.
Yeah.
Temple Run mentioned. What was it? You were playing a game the other day, but you said there wasn't durability. Like
So Windrose, it's Valheim but with pirates basically. It has a demo out at the moment. All the tools you make in the game, like you collect the resources. It's a survival game, so it's got the same things all the others do. The tools don't have durability. Once you make them, they're in your hotbar for good unless you physically drop them.
not a bad feature.
No, you also can't level up just by grinding, like killing enemies and that. You have to complete quests or go explore caves or encampments.
This is a pirate game, isn't it?
It is, yes.
I do like pirate games.
The demo, I mean, not to spoil it, but it is kind of going to spoil it. The demo, like, announces it's finished once you first get the big ship and do your first naval battle. But you can just reload it and be like, cool, I've done the battle. I'm just going to keep playing. Or you just press escape or whatever.
Do you actually get to control the big ship, though?
Yes.
You say you love pirate games. How many good actual pirate games have you played?
I played like 45 minutes of Black Flag. I mean, the Assassin's Creed 3 gameplay was pretty average for the pirate games. Actually, to be fair...
4. That was Assassin's Creed 4.
No, there was... There's ships
there was
in 3.
a ship, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't. That's what I meant. I like the 1 and 3.
Yeah.
There's also a ginormous section in the Sly 3 game where you go to a pirate town like Tortuga, and there's heaps of ship battles in that.
Okay.
Very rudimentary compared to everything else. But and Sea of Thieves. I played there's heaps of pirate games.
The classic pirate game, Sly Cooper.
Yeah. He does lots of things. He's also a pilot in one of the ones.
You know what else he does? Not have any games anymore.
He had a PS3 game. It was different art style.
Wow,
and not as good.
PS3. We're nearly on PS6.
We're way off from that.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if there's an announcement this year. 6 years, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be 7 years.
That's crazy. That one's for the younger audience.
If you get that one, yeah.
Yeah.
I had someone dab at me today.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said I can't wait for them to learn what 6-7 is in 4 years.
Zach had a kid story.
I don't want to say anything.
Zach had a story about a child under the age of 6.
Yeah, pretty much. I think he might have been 7 actually.
Oh god, yeah, that's Brock's favorite number. The fuck? I'm so over my own brain thinking about that thing anymore.
To be fair, that was a very cool 6-7 shirt that kid had on.
Yeah, the Minecraft one.
Yeah.
To be fair though.
To be fair, though.
To be fair.
To be fair, though, what?
To be fair though, what?
Have you seen that video?
No.
Nah, he won't. He won't care. It's Sidemen. There was other stuff we were going to talk about. What
Marathon. We didn't talk about Marathon.
Yeah, Marathon.
Hey.
Marathon these nuts, bro.
I had a segue for it earlier, and then you just cut me off and
Yeah, you did.
made
You're
yourself look
pretty
stupid.
rude of you, Standard.
Well, it's almost like I'm getting back at the amount of times both of you. have been
Sorry.
Too long.
So, Marathon, Bungie's new game, had a server slam this weekend.
New old game.
New old game. Yes, they did pull it back because they got a lot of AI trouble.
No, their first game was Marathon.
Actually?
Didn't you know this?
No.
So, Bungie's first game, they had Marathon 1 and 2. They came out, they're a Doom clone.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The icon for one of the AIs in Halo is the old Marathon logo.
So,
Yeah, I had trouble doing this yesterday when I looked up Marathon.
Here we go. This is the original one. Marathon video game. 1994. It was for Mac.
Damn.
Yeah. Apparently it was very good. Look how good that is, bro.
That is very, very dark.
Yeah, that's a bad photo. I've seen other ones. But Marathon originally was Bungie's first game, and there's references to it in Halo. Yeah, it looks like that, just like a Doom clone. But I think it was the first one where you could aim up and down properly, or one of them. I think it's still in this universe. What the fuck?
Yeah, I saw UESC, which was on the Doom one. Well, apparently all those, from what Tom's just told me, the Marathon 1 and 2 were well received. Marathon 2026 is not as good as everyone expected it to be.
No.
So
the servers got slammed.
The servers got slammed, and very quickly I feel like everyone had the same sort of reaction that this game should not be an extraction shooter with PvP.
No.
The gameplay is fun. The gunplay is great.
It's really good, yeah.
The world is unreal. All the colors and like the weird mix between like futuristic but like also like retro colors is sick.
Yep.
Music's hectic. That game is the most boring thing in the entire planet.
There needs to be more happening moment to moment. Like, I didn't mind it. I thought it was fine.
It was
But
great.
I
but
do agree, like, having a little bit more action
They
would
should
be
make
nice.
something like it's like a continuous open world and you can play with people, but there's also a PvP mode and there's a PvE
No, they
mode.
don't need PvP at all.
And oh no, let me finish. And there's like a PvP mode and the PvE mode, and they maybe like they're all they like the base is underneath a big flying orb.
And then they should charge you $200 a year to play.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Destiny
Sounds
Zero.
familiar.
If they had taken some of that into this, that would have been really good. There was moments in that where there's like, I don't know how big the rounds were, like 25 minutes or something. Like you could play, I played with Jacob and I played with Brock. We played for 15 minutes, found one team. We could not distinguish their behavior from the AI robots that you'd meant to hunt down and fight.
Yeah.
The AI good or the players dumb?
Players and AI are on the same level. So bad, both bad.
Okay, they're bad. Okay.
Yeah. So we went through, we had like, oh, there's guys there, shot a bunch of the robots. Jacob let out his scan ability for whatever class he had. We then got to see everyone that was in front of us. We wiped about 6 bots, and then it turns out 3 of those were real players.
Oh.
It was instantaneous. We're like, there was no challenge there at all. The other team for the last 15 minutes of our marathon match was somehow on the other side of the map away from the extract with no loot, and we didn't see a single thing.
So, 2 things that I found out, or one of them I am assuming based on what was being announced in the game. The other, I'm just assuming. The extract thing, I have a feeling there's multiple extracts.
Oh, no,
around
there
the map.
was. As you get further through the round, they disappear.
The other thing is, as we were playing, the announcer thing kept saying threat level going higher or something. I have a feeling the longer you play, the better the AI for the computer gets. This does not excuse the player's behavior that we found, but yeah.
So you're correct. When the further through the round you get, and obviously closer to the time that you have to extract by, the threat level goes up, therefore also the loot goes up.
Yes.
So the intense part is... I'm assuming they want it to play as you kind of get enough stuff, you get extra gear, and then you kind of wait for that final push, and then you try and get the best tier loot right at the end of the extract, which is where the heavy PvP comes into it. That map was just a little bit too big to have 3 teams of 3 and no respawns. Once you wipe a team, that's it. It's just you and the other team. If you wipe that other team, it's you versus the AI robots. This game should have been sort of like Borderlands, where it's like a looter shooter. There's a somewhat story, but you can just kind of walk around and loot and everything. Because everything about that game was great until we came into the multiplayer PvP side of it.
Yeah. The PvP is... I don't know whether they've added it on as an afterthought or whether they pulled away from it early in development. It just does not work, I don't think.
Yeah, if that game was anything other than the genre they chose to pick for, I think Marathon would have been a great game.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean,
it looks so cool.
Who knows? It could be a game where you give it time and
it's out in a week.
I know, but you give it time, and they'll add more stuff to it. Who knows?
I will say for this style of game, this is not my usual style of game at all. I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was surprised when you were telling me that. I was like, oh, I thought you would have hated it.
He also
There's
downloaded
no fast blue hedgehogs in it.
There's a lot of fasting. There's a weird game. But Brock also got a bit taken aback when I was like, no, it is PvP. He's like, I don't want to play it now. But he's already downloaded it. And I'm like, we're here ready to play it.
Yeah.
So.
I have almost negative interest in PvP focused games.
As time's gone on, I've been a bit more like that. But I still give them a chance.
It's why Windrose, it's all PvE.
Yeah,
I have a feeling you can jump into other players' servers and possibly steal from them, but there's no attacking.
He doesn't like PvP, but he puts a crazy amount of time into Ark Survival Evolved. What the fuck?
Because the PvP is not the focus in that. At least not on my server.
Oh, that's why. He's got his own server. That makes sense.
He's a real gamer. But I think that's maybe why you enjoyed Marathon, is because it's meant to be PvP and you don't enjoy those games, and we didn't have a PvP experience really in that game.
No.
At all. When I played with Jacob and Keen, we had a team, I got downed and properly finished. You just get res straight away. But Jacob came around the corner, finished the other 2 guys. That's it. We didn't see any other people for the other 20 minutes.
It is quite surprising that the PvP part of the game was bad, because Crucible and Destiny was good.
It's unreal.
Yeah, I remember having a lot of fun on that.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Especially even D2, it was still good.
I mean, even going back to older Halo games, PvP on that, multiplayer on that is great.
Unmatched. There's no FPS of that style like Halo that does it like Halo. Those first games are crazy. I mean, people had problems with Reach's multiplayer, Halo Reach's. I really enjoyed it. There was things about that people didn't like, how they added armor abilities.
Yeah.
Which I won't lie. If you used armor lock on fucking Halo Reach multiplayer, just grow up. Fuck that. But yeah, I understand there was a bit of different stuff in Halo Reach, but all those Halo games were so fun multiplayer wise.
I do wish, Marathon talking about it now, I do wish that it was a little bit easier to quickly distinguish what items were worth keeping and what wasn't.
Yeah.
Because, yes, it's an extraction thing. You got to wait for everything to be identified. But quickly hovering over and trying to read stuff okay, what I have no idea what this is. What does it do? Oh, it's a different type of ammo to what? Okay, don't need that. What's that thing? Oh, it's a currency thing? Cool, I'll try and keep it.
The UI is an absolute nightmare.
Give it time.
It really is.
That will be something they can update.
Yeah.
But they've got health packs, they've got shield packs, and then they've got expired versions of both of those things.
Oh, okay.
So you can pick those up. They give you a little bit of health, but then also they look sort of the same, but not the same.
Yeah.
I thought I looted heaps of good stuff. It was just the same med pack split across all.
See, I stopped picking up the med packs. I was just using, rather than picking up, I was just using them immediately.
Yeah. I don't know. I would very much like to play it again. At this moment, it's not worth $60.
No.
Which is AUD for anyone wondering. So I don't know if they reached that point in the cycle when Arc Raiders came out and they were pretty much ready to test it, and then they had all that stuff with stealing that guy's art, and then they got pushed back a fair bit. I don't know if they used that to pivot and try and change it up a little bit to be less.
I don't know. That seems like a lot of change in a small time.
I don't know. It just doesn't, like Brock said, it doesn't feel like the PvP was the focus, because everything else about that world is hectic. Just not. It just wasn't there. I don't know. Could just be us. All the streamers seem to be having very good PvP experiences.
I mean, like I haven't heard much about this recent service land besides you guys, but I remember when they had the closed like beta, whatever, like 6 months ago, and people were going off about how good it was and really loving Marathon, and saying that it was great and they can't wait for it to come out and they couldn't put it down. I don't know. I will say I take your opinion on this with a grain of salt, because you also hated Arc Raiders and then a week later loved it.
Yeah. But also I enjoyed both of the test I played and then also the Service Slam, and they were both fantastic. I then played it on release and I didn't feel it was the same. So I played it,
and then a week later they went back to being the same?
No, I went back a week later to try it again, because I tried it twice and I enjoyed it. The third time I didn't, and then I played
freaking loved it.
Correct. There's now like 300 hours in there or something. But yeah, I don't know. We'll wait and see.
What did you think? Like we were saying that the weapons feel really good to use. What did you think of the design of them though? Like the actual aesthetic?
I like the whole aesthetic of that game is hectic. There's not a thing about it. Like
the weapons are very blocky.
Yeah,
but they work. I really like that.
Which
that design for
the
them.
Destiny gunplay has always been unreal as well.
It's the best.
Yeah,
it's genuinely. Like
Bungie's always been good at gunplay.
I don't think a game I've played has had better gunplay than Destiny 2.
No, well, that's questionable, but it's definitely
game
up
I've
there.
played.
I know
it would be up there. It definitely would.
I struggle to play other
multiplayer, let's say.
I struggle to play other first-person shooters because of Destiny 2. Like, it doesn't feel as good as other games, and it's just struggle.
I struggle to go to FPSs, like proper FPSs, after playing stuff on PC. Like, for example, like when this was a few years ago, I got Black Mesa, the fan remake, which is an official fan remake of Half-Life. That controls fucking phenomenally. Just running around and like whipping and like really running around fast. So fun. So fun. And then going back to a console, it's hard. Some of the CODs, I will say, are very well optimized for a controller.
Yeah.
And they're the closest thing to playing on a PC I've ever had.
Yep.
Well, with the fun, like fast gunplay, I will say Halo is pretty good on both, because Halo was primarily console for a long time, and then went to PC and it was good, but it didn't make me feel like I didn't want to play it on console anymore.
Yeah.
But you're not wrong. Destiny 2 has got amazing gunplay.
I've only played it on controller too. I don't even know how it feels on PC.
I don't know how big it is on PC. I know a few people that play it
because it's not
PC.
Cross-play, is it?
No, it is.
It is?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's cross-play. They've got
like these nuts.
Yeah, they have a really good aim assist system, which is why it feels good on controller. And
they know what they're doing.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. They should make They should make a game that's single player and story set in space.
They should do that and make it Destiny
3.
They
did. It's called Marathon 1 and 2.
I was gonna say Halo, but sure.
Yeah, true. I don't know. I just feel like for our experience, I'll probably, if the service is still up today, I'll probably play it and try it again. But I feel like how like Call of Duty did the buyback respawn mode. I can't remember what it's called. I couldn't remember it yesterday either. Like the resurgent sort of thing where you just keep coming back until your whole team gets wiped at once.
Oh,
I think it was called Resurgent. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be really good for that and make the map a little bit smaller, because then it's high pace. It's something's always happening, and then the loot's more. Yeah. There's more a drive to get the loot. I'm reloading boxes and I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking for. Yeah, the colors kind of help a little bit. Like I picked up a gun, but then the gun doesn't fit in your backpack. You can't buy a backpack till you do like 6 missions or something. And
it's very limited at the start. One thing I thought, like in terms of having like a bit more action pace, was have a high level one singular high level enemy spawn at the start that's just a hunter. And if you're like, you're running around gunning down smaller groups and that, just trying to avoid it or hide from it, that would keep that anticipation and that action feeling up as well.
I was just very surprised, like how quick you see a team and you go, oh, that was a real player. Like I didn't notice at all. I don't know, because there's a lot of clutter on that UI, but I just didn't have a distinct difference between seeing the enemies and then seeing like another team.
And was it you or Jacob had the ability that like pings them automatically?
There's no difference.
No,
from
it's
what we
just
could see.
red dot. Yep, shoot it. That was it.
Yeah.
I sort of yearn for an old arena shooter game to come back that is just more Halo style, pure, where there's less abilities and basically everyone's sort of on the same playing field. I would love something like that.
How many of the Unreal tournaments did you guys play?
None. It was basically Unreal Tournament was basically a dead series by the time I got into FPSs.
Okay.
Well, because the last one, they made one for 360, 2006 or 2008 or something.
I think 2008. I could be wrong.
That's like the last one I think they made.
Because that was the game that I grew up with in terms of an arena shooter.
Yeah, it was big in the 90s. That and Quake.
Like the original Unreal Tournament. We used to play it all the time at school. We were just like, because the teachers would always delete it, we just move it from like one person's file to another and just move it all around.
We just hit it on the server.
Well, yeah, that's what we were doing, but it was like they would specifically search for it, so it was like constantly moving it to other places.
Yeah.
But no, we'd play it all the time at school, and like it was great. It was very much a, hey, this is a really well balanced.
School?
No. We were playing it in the library.
Yeah, okay, cool.
On the computer
You know what
lab.
I played at my school computer?
Counter-Strike?
Definitely not. No.
That was going to be my next question. What game got passed around in high school? Like, did you play it on your laptops?
There was stuff passed around at high school, but it wasn't games. We're going to talk about that. Shout out to koalas. What I played in primary school. Shout out to in the computer lab playing Kid Pix. Do you remember Kid Pix?
Yeah, we had a. Did we have a Kid Pix
shit.
episode? No, the Basement Yard had one. They had a whole episode going through those games.
Well, Kid Pix was crazy, and I didn't find out till recently that Ringo Starr drew some of his portraits in Kid Pix.
Was that the?
Wow.
That was.
Oh no!
I vaguely remember.
Let me
this.
get Kid Pix up.
I
Surely there's still
you've
a live
unlocked
client
some
for
weird
it.
fucking memory.
Kids Pix.
Dude, I remember playing Cool Maths games, and Block Saws is obviously at the top of that list.
Cool
the
Math
skate
games
one.
is
It's with an
still,
X.
No, I
still
don't want
going
children.
strong.
Children.
It's with an X. Put an X.
wait.
Hang on. Put it. There you go.
Oh,
That could have been very
Why did
dangerous
you-
depending where you place the X.
not this one. I played this one.
Yeah, I played that one. Did you ever have that Desktop Destroyer
remember
game that was like an
Yes.
overlay? Yeah. Those stick figure fight videos online were also very cool.
They were.
I had my primary school. I went to a public primary school. I don't know how they had IMAX in like 2006.
Okay,
They must have
bougie.
got some weird funding. A
Fell off a truck.
couple of classes had IMAX, and my year 2 class had IMAX, and pre-installed on the iMac was a game called Nanosaur 2.
Nanosaur.
Have you heard of Nanosaur?
No.
It was, so there's a company that made a few Apple exclusive games in like the 2000s. They made one where you're a robot going around like this was like a platformer. Nanosaur, you play as a pterodactyl going around like shooting dinosaurs and stuff. It was cool. And then they had the first one, I think you were a raptor running around with a gun.
That's kind of cool. I'll rate that.
Nanosaur.
See, these are all way more intricate and probably better developed than the games we had.
This was the original one. I didn't play this. I played Nanosaur 2, the Hatchling.
That is very familiar in my...
Yes, it was also on iOS, I think, eventually. But this was like a fucking... I think they had another game called Automatic where, you're a robot running around.
Did that pterodactyl have a jetpack?
Yes,
or is it a missile?
No, it's got a jetpack on. And like it shoots missiles and all this other shit. You got to collect eggs. I want to go play this now.
That'd run on the Thor.
I feel like
I don't think it would. I think it's
Like
it's
locked to
It's Mac OS.
Yeah.
I feel like someone asked me about this a couple of years ago.
Automatic was another one by this same developer.
That is a tank. Game?
Game?
Question mark?
Oh, that one probably. Yes, this one. And you're a little robot guy, and you're running around shooting these aliens. It's like a platformer thing.
That screams like one of those games you see on the PS2s in pubs when they used to have them and like drilled into the wall with the CRTs and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
The other game that I need to look at this. Who the fuck? These are the guys that made it.
I know them.
What do they make?
Honestly,
Pangea software.
I could not tell you, but I know
Look,
that.
Macintosh. Look at all this shit.
That's
I
crazy
know that name. I'm just trying to think what I've played from them.
2004. Fucking hell.
That studio was created the same year you were born.
Runic. That would be what I would have played.
I'm assuming Brock's 38. I actually have no idea.
The other game that I used to play on my school's computers, this is in the library. This is only when I was very young because they got rid and got newer computers. We had old towers that had CD drives. I mean, the new ones did as well, but like a proper white old 90s style. And we played Croc.
Oh, God, yeah. I've got my copy of Croc.
Yeah, and that was hectic going into the library. And like you used to have to like get in quick because all the older kids would go there and they would start playing Croc. I only got to play a couple of times, but that was fucking sick.
I remember playing that on the old home computer because Dad's like, I got you this and we'll play it. That game was so hard trying to figure that out while like I'm like 4 or 5 trying to use like the mouse and keyboard.
Yeah,
like, I don't know how to use
next level.
This. Yeah.
The other game that they also had there was the I Spy game.
Oh.
Do you remember that? Well, so like,
I do,
remember the I
yes.
Spy books?
Yeah.
Where you had to find the shit on there? It was that, but you basically just had to find stuff on the screen. It was like a not point and click adventure, but like the
Digital
find
Raise
a-
Wally.
Yeah.
Nostalgia.
I used to love those books as a kid.
Yes.
Did you? This is probably more your time, maybe. I don't know. It was definitely ours. The Leapfrog.
Yeah.
I never
yeah.
touched Leapfrog.
So I found an Instagram reel the other day that was someone opening. So the Leapfrog things were like a digital learner that you put like a plastic book in it that had like, it must have been like a QR code or NFC or something like around that style. You put the book in and it had a stylus that was attached to it and you could tap on it and it would like
Say the word.
say things out loud and all that sort of stuff. And it had like stories. You get
What
Disney
kind of
ones.
things?
I had a Scooby-Doo one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this thing made like the most iconic noise ever, and you'd open it, and I watched this whole video. It was like 4 minutes long of people going through these other books. That thing was unreal.
Yeah,
Hearing all those noises
it was
again.
after I left primary school, but I do remember seeing them in shops and that.
I don't want to cut you off too much, but I will. You can get back to it.
Again.
Man, late 90s, early 2000s nostalgia. I don't want to, we harp on it a lot, but man, I've never been so nostalgic for a time period.
I was going to say, like, because I was in primary school all through the 90s, I've got very vivid memories of the games that we had on the computers there. I can't remember the names of the series, but they were like, there was ones called like Magic Mountain and others. They were like supposed to be like, what are they called? The entertainment learning games, where it was like similar
Scholastic
to,
shit.
Yeah. I can't remember the names, but like you're always
Did you
going
play
up-
Putt Putt and Freddy Fish?
No, but I had them because Mum bought them for the preschool she worked at. And never.
My mum did that when she was in like fresh primary school teacher, bought some games for the school and they were at home and I was just looking at them and our computer couldn't play them or something. Torture. Torture. It was like 2 or 3 games.
Yep.
It was like some like you abduct sheep or something. I don't know. It was, I don't remember it.
But we had, all those scholastic ones, and I cannot remember the name of the Magic Mountain one, but it was like, the song that played in the background was like In the Halls of the Mountain King. It'll just play that on repeat over and over and
That's
over.
hectic.
But the other game we had on there, the flowers on your head.
Oh.
The other game we had was the original Duke Nukem, the 2D side-scroller one.
That was goated.
Do.
What was the other game I had? Pajama Man Sam got played.
Oh,
a lot.
yes.
I bought all of them on Steam. Jimmy is trying to speedrun it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I never played those games. The only thing I watched is I'm not a massive Let's Play watcher. I remember they had like a Team 4-star thing where they used to have Vegeta play games.
Yep.
I remember watching that. That was funny of that.
Yeah, they'd have him play all the cutesy colored games, and then they'd have Krillin play all the horror games. Yeah.
What a time to be alive.
The only reason I know Pajama Sam is because Doug made an AI play it. It's like a 2-hour video. That's ridiculous.
What other games did I have on PC? The Kellogg's, Age of Empires, and like Pro Skater 4 demo, and then you got Matt Hoffman's BMX.
That was from a
Nutrigrain
Nutrigrain box.
Yep.
I remember that. I
It was
only
the
remember
full game, Age of Empires. It was the full game.
I remember the Age of Empires. I don't remember Pro Skater.
They had Pro Skater. Like it was just like that one level, like when you're underground at the start. There was the Matt Hoffman BMX one. That one sucked because it just didn't work well as a game. Oh, back exercises.
Yep.
Some of those games, that was a good time.
There was we had a no, it wasn't Escape. It was
Ape.
no,
Escape?
that would have been really good though. No, it was a McDonald's like tie-in game or something. It was like Return to McDonald Land or Escape McDonald Land or something. It was
Epstein Island.
it was so shit. But like as a kid, it was like, oh, this is the greatest game ever. But like, it was definitely one of those ones where it's like, hey, we're gonna stick the character here, and there's just a bunch of shit the kid can click on, and it all makes noise. It was very much that style of game.
I have the other game that I knew was pushing the limits of our like Windows 98 machine was the Lego Creator Harry Potter game, and it was literally just like all the other like creator games where you got to build stuff out of Lego, but this is on a computer that was made in like 1998, and this thing did not run anything well with graphics. And there's like try to be realistic shading, and there's like big blocks, and there's different like you got moving pieces all around the screen. This computer was having a heart attack trying to stay alive.
Back when we didn't understand really the capabilities of what the machines would do. And
Oh no, it said it needed like 48 megabytes of RAM or something like super stupid as like the minimum requirements. This thing, I've got a disc here somewhere. I have to find it. But that game, it was goated.
I remember installing and trying so many games to our home PC that just that computer was not happy trying to run some of them. Like I put Grand Theft Auto 3 on there and just
didn't want to do it.
Oh no, it ran, but it would only run at a full frame rate if you looked straight down. As soon as you looked up, just the fog effects and everything would like
it.
Yeah.
Did you have a home desktop computer?
Yeah. Yeah, my mom had originally she had one of the shitty white ones that
Everyone has.
Yep. And then at some point we got a Mac. But
I think so you got money.
No, but I think
Yes.
there was one in between that.
Yeah, okay.
Where it was a PC.
I feel like
remember having Spore on it.
Yes.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
had Spore.
Can you look up early 2000s computer desk? Because there's one I've got in my head that's got like a round, like sort of desk thing. And I think I saw a photo of it the other day. Oh, that's scary.
How old were you when you got your own PC?
I know how to spell that.
Like my own gaming computer
Or
would
just
have been
your own PC?
my first laptop that was mine
like
was
this?
my one in year 10. Exactly that.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
looks
The one.
literally like our old laptop. No, actually,
think-
no, it's the third one along with all the weird fucking shelves on it.
My parents had something like that.
I had the one in the corner one. That was the
I
one,
had
yeah.
that desk as well.
It's also got Halo or something running in the corner.
God.
The chokehold this corner computer desk had.
Having that printer on that squeeze into that tiny ass little side shelf, it's like
Yep.
that you can't get it out if there's any issues with it.
Oh god, fucking hell. Yeah, like a tower like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, more fully white, but
They also had those ones that had like the sort of transparent blue on the top, but it was like, or it's the standing
Yep.
computer desk. God, yeah.
oh god.
Bring
Is that
back-
Epstein.
No, bring back the early 2000s projector in the classroom that would overheat and start fires.
I'm pretty sure they still use those. I
They
think they
do.
still use.
Put different bulbs in them now instead of the big ass halogen things I had in there. We should go back in
I
time.
think technically Age of Empires 2 was probably my first game because my
Yeah.
mom played the shit out of that.
Really?
It, like,
Mama gamer.
Yeah.
Mum
Yeah.
be gaming.
And then the other option would probably be Sonic Heroes because it was on PS.
thing.
We had it on PS2.
I think my first game we had on that computer, because Dad also played games, it was after I think the PC blew up that he bought a PlayStation. There was a floppy disk game we had that was like Elf Santa Bowling, but it was literally just like the shittiest little thing. It was smaller than the default pinball like app that you'd have on the computer.
Yeah.
And
Space
you just,
Cadet pinball.
Yeah, you just throw you throw an elf or elf's head at other elves, and they would explode and be like blood and gore. And I was like, this is a wild game for a 5-year-old to be playing on the home computer.
You've reminded me of another game that we had was Chicken Invaders. Do you remember that at all?
No.
Okay. never mind.
There's a bit of difference there in age. But
I know, but this is when I was like 15.
The first game I fully remember playing was at my cousin's house, was playing the original Crash.
yeah.
Like Crash Bandicoot, and my uncle had a PlayStation in the room with my auntie and uncle.
Yep.
And I don't know why, I must have been there before my cousins were there or something. I was probably like 3 or 4 playing Crash Bandicoot and blowing my mind. Yeah. That was next level. And then the first time I remember properly like playing a game myself, I don't remember playing any of it except for beating it, was my sister's best friend at the time. This is like 2004. They had an N64 and they let me borrow it, and I beat Banjo-Tooie. I remember the final cutscene of that game. I don't remember playing like all the other shit in it. Whenever I go back and play, I'm like, I remember this, but I don't. Like very, very vague memories of it. But Banjo-Tooie was fucking hectic.
The first game I remember playing was Sonic 2.
Of course it was.
At my best friend's house.
Yeah. I remember
and
playing.
I bugged mum for like months afterwards that I wanted it, and she bought it for me.
I just knew it was going to be Sonic.
Sonic 2 is kind of goated though.
It doesn't have the Michael Jackson music from Sonic 3 though.
No.
I saw a video of Michael Jackson driving his car in the snowstorm the other day, but it was obviously like an impersonator coming home from a job. And there's like 6 guys pushing him out of the snow and he's just making all weird noises while they push his car.
Have you seen the video of the Michael Jackson impersonator seething at the trailer for the new Michael Jackson movie? He's absolutely seething because he didn't get it.
Oh yeah, who didn't they give it to? He's like
his nephew Jafar Jackson.
I mean, if anyone's going to get it.
Well, he's the father of Jafar. I think it's Jafar.
Junius Jackson.
They didn't get along. He didn't get along with Michael, but this nephew has done a really good job. I've seen the trailers and that.
Yeah.
It looks like
it does look very, very
looks good.
close.
Yeah.
Oh. I did play. Talking back about Michael Jackson, I finally played the Michael Jackson Fortnite game.
How was that?
Shit.
Okay.
Just that
I
was
watched
so
him play
shit.
through it. It was so dull.
So it's a horror game, but like the first video I saw of it looked really good because it's guys like, what the hell are we playing? And then it's just Michael Jackson in Fortnite, but it's like got that big, like sort of very skibbity energy where it's like talking and then it just comes real close to the camera and makes like a hee then runs off.
Hee woo!
But I played the same version that guy was playing. And the guy who made it now just says like, if you like this, buy these things in game to like scare your friends. And there's just microtransactions inside of his Fortnite world. And there's glowing Michael Jackson's head. Clicks on it, and you can support him. Takes away all the fun.
All right,
Don't log into this Fortnite world after 3 a.m. Michael Jackson will get you.
With that, I think we've talked enough.
Yeah.
I'm ready for Mickey D's. Actually, have you seen the video of the McDonald's CEO trying the McArch because they bring it to America, or the Big Arch Burger?
I haven't seen that.
Are we a fucking tester?
Yeah.
We're one of the countries.
So what is on the Big Arch Burger?
It's a Big Mac, but really big.
No, it's not. Not at all.
With crispy onion.
No, it's not. It's not the same sauce in the slightest.
Oh, is
It
this
is
the one I
literally
tried
Big
the
Mac
other day that I was
sauce.
complaining
It is not
that
Big
they-
Mac sauce.
That is 100% Big Mac sauce.
You're an
It's
idiot.
its own sauce.
It's its own sauce. It is a spicy sauce. It is not
Spicy.
compared to a Big Mac sauce.
It is not spicy.
I
at
haven't
all.
seen this video.
It's
I've
tangy.
only heard it.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
Compared to Big Mac.
Oh, shut up! I don't care about you.
No, the Big Mac sauce is pickled onions and the thing.
If you've heard about it, here it is, the Big Arch. This is something that we have tested already.
So this is the CEO of McDonald's.
Portugal, Germany, Canada. I love this
Well,
product.
we'll go
It
fuck
is
ourselves.
so good. I'm going to do a tasting right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just so you know. So here we go. First, holy cow.
Do you reckon
God,
they've got
that's
a
big
McDonald's
burger. We've
in their
got
building?
A very
Oh, they probably do.
unique kind
That's
of
not the colour of Big Mac
sesame,
sauce, Zach.
poppy sort of bun.
Very
on it.
unique.
We've got 2 quarter-pound
literally just a
patties,
bigger Big
a
Mac.
delicious
You're wrong.
Big Arch sauce, and of course some lettuce. So-
Literally,
there's so
it
much
literally
going on
said,
with this.
Zach, it
A
literally says
delicious Big Arch sauce.
TM Big
and of course
Arch.
some lettuce. So, there's so
You're a
much going
fucking
on
idiot.
with this. First of all, let's
Here we go.
try to get this thing.
That looks
I
so
don't
much
even know
worse
how to
than
attack it.
Our ones.
our one, yeah.
To it.
That's
There's
huge.
also some crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out. All right, the moment of truth.
Yummy.
That is
That
the
is so good.
smallest bite ever.
That's a big bite for a Big Arch. It's distinctively McDonald's.
Oh, look how small
Only
that bite
McDonald's
is.
can do
What
this
the
type of
fuck?
burger, but it also is unlike anything else on our menu. It's a delicious product. You know, you've got sort of the cheeses.
So
and the
everyone's
hominess,
like
but
making
those
fun of him,
crispy
saying,
onions
"Bro,
as well
bro
gives
does
a nice
not eat
texture.
McDonald's.
And
He
of course,
doesn't
we've
look
got
like
the
he eats
pickle. So
McDonald's."
No.
Yeah, that's what I kind
I'm
of
gonna enjoy
expected
the
to
rest
see
of my
it to
lunch,
look like. Not
but
that.
Big
Well,
Arch,
apparently,
Try
yeah,
it.
I saw that. Apparently, McDonald's has been going through CEOs like crazy in the last few years.
We should get that guy that did the Super Size Me video to be the
The guy that
Spokesperson.
died.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you know that shit wasn't like
Yep.
valid or because he was just an alcoholic?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm
and
very-
he
Yep.
stopped drinking.
Yeah,
the
and
whole
he also
time.
died.
Yeah, fucking wild.
idiot.
Super size, yeah, Mary. Okay, let's stop looking at the McDonald's menu.
No, I just wanted. I
Yeah.
pulled it up because I want to
I
see
know, I
what.
already know what I want.
McDonald.
All right. with that, Brock, is there something you got to say?
We will save it there.
All right. See you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Donald.